Da-dum. Da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Done. Done. Da-dum, da-dum,
Where is that?
da-dum, da-dum. What up, guys? How are we doing on this lovely substation? How are we doing on this lovely Sunday afternoon? There we go. There we go. We doing good? Hey, Kayla. Are we doing good? Oh, I see something about Gibby. Is your birthday? Happy birthday. Wait. Hold up. I can't see it. I'm looking, but I can't see it. Happy birthday, Beezy? Bez? Rate y'all day so far 1 out of 10, guys. Rate y'all day 1 out of 10. 3, 7, 10, 8. Okay. Someone said it's morning. I forgot. If you're on the West Coast, it is still morning. Okay. I want y'all to clear the chat. I want y'all to spam WHT. Spam WHT in the chat. All right. Now I want y'all to rate that Five Nights at Freddy's movie on a scale 1 out of 10. I haven't seen it yet, but I want y'all to rate it on a scale 1 out of 10. 1, 7, 2, 4, 7, 0, 3, 10, 8, 8, 8, 6, 8, 10, 9. A lot of people haven't seen it. I'm seeing a couple of 5s. So is it good or is it mid? Or is it bad? I want good, mid, or bad in chat. Good, mid, or bad. Because I'm trying to see if it's even worth me watching, because I haven't heard good things about it. And last question, is it worth the watch? Is it worth the watch? I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Okay, if I watch this movie and it's garbage, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay. So let me go over the plan I have for today, right? I have a couple of random videos I want to check out. This video is called like the hilarious world of bad animation. Next thing is like the saddest movie I've ever watched from Derek. And maybe some dumb YouTube Shorts comments. When it comes to games, I kind of want to, there was this Roblox game we played last time called Pixel. It was called Pixel something, right? I think I want to hop back in that Pixel game. Play a little bit of that Roblox game. If I have energy after doing all that, we'll watch an episode of Total Drama Island. I need to finish that before the, I need to have that video posted before the year is over, bro. I need to have that posted before the year is over. So I might have to move up Total Drama Island, just depending. We might have a dedicated binge day coming up this next week, just so we can fully get all the Total Drama out the way. Smiling Friends. Is Smiling Friends actually finished though? Is Smiling Friends actually finished? Because if it's not finished, then I don't see no point in me starting it yet. Thank you, 3 Z's for the sub. Has Been Hotels. Summer spamming the 5 bits. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. With that being said, y'all get to vote on what we're going to do first, right? We are going to... Do you want to watch... We actually have 3 to choose from. Okay, we have the hilarious world of bad animation. So like it's probably gonna be making fun of One Punch Man season 3 if y'all seen that. We have saddest movies I ever watched by Derek, and then we have totally wrong facts you probably still believe in. 1 for totally wrong facts, 2 for saddest movies ever watched, and 3 for hilarious bad animation. I repeat, 1 for totally wrong facts, 2 for saddest movies ever watched, and 3 for hilarious bad animation. Okay. Let's see. Oh, y'all are saying a whole bunch of numbers in chat. It's a whole bunch of ooh, this is not decisive at all. Okay. But I think I'm seeing 1 the most. It's really a toss-up between 1 and 3. So that's a toss-up between totally wrong facts and the world of bad animation. So that, with that being said, we're gonna have heads be totally wrong facts, and then we're gonna have tails be bad animation. Hold on. That was Ty calling me. Ty, who gifted the sub. I didn't know that was him. I would have left the mic unmuted. But he texted me. He told me to read the message that he told me to say my name right, Zaddy. So, and he also proceeds to say, I'm spamming Zaddy in chat. So I will proceed to tell him, bro, are you good? Has the worldwide traveling got to your head? All right. So, with that being said, oh, I need to do heads and tails. Okay. So I said heads was gonna be totally wrong facts, and then tails is gonna be weird animation or bad animation. Siri, flip a coin. Tails. Okay, so bad animation 1. Let's go. Play Red Dead Redemption 2, bro. I am the redemption of the dead red. Come on now. So after this, since multitask makes it easier to shut up. So since those 2 were the most voted, since hilarious bad animation and the totally wrong facts were the most voted, I'm gonna save the wrong facts for never. I'm never gonna watch this video. Y'all should have chose this when y'all had the chance, and that's unfortunate. Anyways, the hilarious world of bad animation.
What is that? Oh, what is that?
Dude, I think being an animator is actually got to be like the top 5 worst jobs in the entire world.
It is. Being an animator sucks so badly because you're underpaid. It takes forever to put out your work, so you can't mass produce it. And it's really not appreciated as much as it really should be. It's a horrible profession to be in. It's kind of like being a teacher, bro. You do it for the love of the game, not because you're gonna get paid a bunch.
They're unironically thinking that YouTube is a sustainable long-term career, because not only do you have to sacrifice days of your very limited life.
Here comes Ty, bro. Don't move. This is what I'm here for. Can I get an L Ty spam in the chat? Can I get an L-Tie spam in the chat? In fact, L-Tie, but put 3 Z's at the end. L-Tie 3 Z's. Please and thank you. Thank you. Hold that one, Ty. Hold that one.
Lifespan into animating the jiggle physics of someone's arse cheeks in big.
I was almost locked, bro. Oh my goodness, I was almost locked. This is what a lot of animators have to resort to, though. Like, y'all ever see someone like a good animation and you go into the comments of the video and they're like, go to the dark side. You know what you have to do now. Like, y'all see that, bro?
Mouth, but then you have to come home to some dickhead tweeting out your intentionally exaggerated smear frame and calling that badly animated. The animation industry has got to be like the closest thing we have to modern day slavery, where there is always like a direct link between how good something looks and how long it's been since the people animating it have seen their wife and children. Like the dude that animated this cut in Jujutsu Kaisen, you want to know how much they got paid? $17, okay? Animator
gets paid only $2 per hour. That's too much! Cut it in half. That's too much bread. Fix that. That's what I'm saying, though. Animation is a hoed industry. It's a absolute hoed industry, bro.
Imagine your reward for like 10 hours of work being the fucking Grinch mill. And dude, if I was working under these kind of deadlines but was still giving it my absolute best shot and then found out that people were petitioning to remake the show I was working on, the only thing going 24 frames a second would be a bullet into my skull. Because, you know, it turns out that when you exploit people's passion and pay them exclusively in McDonald's food bundles, you end up with some pretty wonky looking shows. With all that being said, though, it doesn't mean we still can't laugh about it. So I'm feeling pretty glad that it's spring because we're going to be doing some cherry picking. But first, it's time for everyone.
Mappa would never, though. Dude, I don't think Mappa pays their people good. I could be mistaken. But what makes Mappa underpaying people and other studios underpaying people? Like, why is there such a huge flex in quality?
Favorite part. So I went to a rodeo with some friends the other day, which is related, I promise. And aside from the fact that we got rained on the entire time and realized about 15 minutes in that we did not consider at any point how the cow felt about it, you know, when we got back as a palate cleanser,
would y'all go to a rodeo? I'm not a rodeo guy, type of guy, bro. Like, I'm not going to a rodeo under normal weather circumstances. If it starts raining, I'm out of there immediately, bro. I'm not watching this rodeo.
Thought we should put on Brokeback Mountain for no particular reason at all. But then, of course, when I looked it up, I found out that the FBI has banished this movie from existence, apparently. You cannot watch this thing anywhere. There was a result for Netflix, but when you click on it, it just says it wants you to remind them that they're meant to have movies on there.
And
it was only thanks to our savior, Proton VPN.
Shout out Proton VPN.
You can get 75% off a Proton VPN subscription for a limited time with the code on screen. So you can get all this for the same price as the budget for One Punch Man Season 3. Thanks so much to Proton for helping me pay down my mortgage, and now back to the video. Anyway, so One Punch Man's like a show about this dude named Saitama who's like so strong that his only weakness is the Norwood scale. And like it didn't need to go as hard on the animation as Killer Bean, but it did it anyway, and it's what makes it one of the only anime that I'm not publicly embarrassed to be a fan of.
Y'all like that? How does this make y'all feel? How does this...
Which was...
Man, you should have played the scene a little bit longer.
Because everyone behind the scenes was putting in like way more effort than they needed to. Like this level of quality was way above the standard for a show like this. They were just doing it purely for the love of the game. And so you'd think with like a show popular enough to get people to willingly cosplay as a bald guy, that they like want to get on to following up that shit as quickly as possible and with the same amount of care and time, which is why they took 4 entire years to put out another season and gave it to a studio mostly known for doing romance shows. And we all knew it was over the second we got the teaser.
Yuck. I don't remember season 2 of One Punch Man. I think I watched like 3 or 4 episodes of season 2. I don't think I really liked it that much, if I'm not mistaken.
For season 2 that was comprised of so many cuts to black that you actually got like a first-person view into watching yourself die inside in real time. To be fair, it's kind of hard to notice there's anything wrong with the animation in season 2 when you're too busy having a seizure anytime anything moves. But 3 years on, we started hearing about One Punch Man 3, and I was like, okay, come on, surely this time,
I didn't even know season 3 came out.
Who'd they get to make it this time? The same exact...
But I saw all the memes of One Punch Man season 3. I'm like, it can't be that bad. And then I actually saw some footage of the anime. Like when people complain about animation, I tend to think people are over exaggerating. But this one though,
Back guys who fucked up season 2. Okay, but like they announced it in 2022 and it was only coming out this year, so surely they spent that time cooking up some absolutely devious shit. And nope, it's actually even worse than it was before, and they spent that 3 years animating 1 frame a day.
But then it dawns on you that it's completely silent.
like, you cannot explain this. You can't explain this right here. No, like you legitimately can't
then it dawns on
explain
you
this.
that it's completely silent.
Bro. Like, what was the vision? What was the vision here? I don't get it.
No.
And it would be one thing if this was like this fast of a scene, but it's like you it's like a full 2 seconds.
No one is doing anything.
But to be fair, it's kind of hard to clown on the animation when none of it is
I've never seen the full clip. I've never seen the full scene.
No one is doing anything.
But
now you see why they're underpaid. No. You're having it backwards. This is happening because they're underpaid. They're not underpaid because of this. It's because they're underpaid that this is happening. I didn't know this was the full. This is so.
To be fair, it's kind of hard to clown on the animation when none of it is actually animated.
They animated the grass though. Y'all see that? Hold up. Give credit to where credit's due.
When none of
Look
it
at the
is
grass.
actually
animated.
animated.
Nah, they low key cook. They cook. No, they cooked. Coming out. They actually did their thing.
So far, season 3, it looks like a freaking Draw My Life, where every episode is competing
That's a real frame too.
to see whether it can have a lower amount of frames or IMDb score. It's so unbelievable.
1.4? Bro, that's lower rated than Fanboy and Chum Chum. Oh, nah.
Asked that people have been going back and apologizing to season 2 because at least those episodes had more movement than the goddamn subtitles. Like, genuinely, for the entirety of the 1st and 6th episodes, the only thing that move are like the lip flaps and my hand toward the nearest noose. So the question then, aside from what the fuck, is what happened? And it turns out that these guys were apparently only given 6 months to crank out the entire season, so
They announced a show 3 years ago and then gave people 6 months to make it. They announced it.
even barely watchable would have been impossible when even the human...
And what's crazy is people don't care about they don't care about like what's happening behind the scenes. They're just gonna blame the animators. When it could be the studio's fault. Or whoever could be ahead of the studio. Like, it could be someone else, but the animators are the one who's going to get all the blame. Man.
Body takes longer than that to make something that looks like a sentient ball sack. And I mean, it's not like it's all bad, okay? There is some good shit in there sometimes for 30 seconds out of a 24-minute episode. But like, the rest of it legitimately makes me feel like I'm watching the anime equivalent of like a day one Bethesda game, like with this guy that randomly generates boobs for a couple shots.
Wait, no, you don't. No, he's lying. He doesn't. It's not random. There's no way.
Anime equivalent of like a day one
boobs.
Bethesda
It's
game,
not
like
random.
with this guy.
Oh my goodness, it's random. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Maybe that's like a maybe that get explains later. You know, maybe that's foreshadowing something that gets explained later. That's what that. It gets explained later, bro. Like there's an explanation for this. There's an explanation. Trust.
Rates boobs for a couple shots, and how they forgot to finish drawing the rest of this dude's.
That might be the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, actually, no exaggeration, that might be the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, putting boobs on a man, bro, like, that's cool. We do that on our off time, bro. We all used to put boobs on men. We all love to touch men boobs. That's just what we do. They cut his... It literally just looks like they cropped off his head. No, that's bad. That's bad. In fact, that's not even bad. That's terrible. That's genuinely terrible. This is why Attack on Titan, when it was released in like season 4, they released it in like parts. Cause they were like, if y'all gonna get this series, it's not gonna look like this. Oh man.
Yeah. But then as I was making this video, episode 8 came out, and are those frames in my one frame, man? Oh my god, did he just blink? We're so back. The thing is with anime is that if they accidentally end up making the entire 3rd season of 7 Deadly Sins look like a 2008 Newgrounds Flash animation.
Bro, someone come look at this. Look what they did to my boy.
I mean, it's 7 Deadly Sins though. We shouldn't be watching it in the first place. Like that was your first mistake. Like watching 7. After watching season 1 and a little bit of season 2, if you're like, you know what, let me keep watching 7 Deadly Sins, you played yourself.
Look at his legs. Oh no, look at his legs.
That they sometimes get to like redo some of it later in the Blu-ray version, where usually the selling point is getting like an uncensored or extended edition. But in One Punch Man's case, it'll probably just be having the show actually move. And even with shit like Blue Lock, where I got to witness firsthand the Twitter-wide memorial service for the quality of the show when its 2nd season had less frames than a 13-year-old's CapCut edit. Usually if a show is going to have like a huge animation drop-off, it'll be like in between seasons, unless you're Uzumaki from last year, which had a first episode that looked amazing and was fluid as hell, was gorgeous, mwah. But then started speedrunning the fastest fall-off in history when you got to episode 2 and immediately noticed that everyone looked different and also forgot how running worked.
That's crazy.
And then it stayed like that for the entire rest of the show, which was crazy for a show with 4 episodes in total. And just like One Punch Man, on its own, the rest of the show looks fine. Like, it's not Story of Undertale or anything. It's just that when people have like that immediate comparison, they're like a lot harsher about them hiring the guys from Invincible. Oh, and speaking of, now that we're at a point with modern TV where they can't even get shit with real people out faster than the same time it takes to get a degree, when you get something like Invincible
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's hard to get attached to TV shows when I know the next time I watch the show, I might be in a completely different period in my life. I can watch a show now. By the time they release a next season, I could have triplets. Like it's so bad. Cause shows they used to be put through the ringer. They used to have seasons every year. Now you got us waiting 3-4 years, and then they wonder why people like consuming slop. Because y'all don't put nothing out. I'm left with slop. I'm not gonna keep rewatching the same show. I want something different, so I'm gonna enjoy slop since y'all not putting nothing out.
Years on its first season, but was super popular. They weren't going to wait until half their audience was in a nursing home to do it again. So when Amazon announced that they were going to give us yearly seasons of Invincible, both the fans and the animators were losing their shit about it for entirely different reasons. Season 2 was definitely like a drop-off from the first, but it wasn't anywhere near as noticeable as Season 3, where, oh my god, bro, I'm sorry, I love this from the first, but it wasn't anywhere near as noticeable as Season 3.
Yo, that look like it's straight out of Teen Titans or something, bro. That's hilarious. That's peak animation, bro. That is peak animation.
Where, oh my god, bro, I'm sorry, I love the show, but those first few episodes were so stiff that I almost did my usual babysitting routine and dropped that shit. But as much as people were like clowning on them for dragging PNG images across the screen in a multi-million-dollar Amazon show, and had people complaining that Angstrom didn't have his 4K Ultra HD ballsack texture like in the comic. Like, dude, you try and draw this shit 500 times an episode. And obviously it doesn't automatically make the whole show complete dog shit, because there's way more to a series than just how it looks, which I can definitely tell you as a Ruby fan. I also think they kind of like screw themselves over when they do these teasers that they put out in between seasons that look infinitely better than the entirety of the show, because as
it's kind of like watching a mobile ad. Oh, this is what y'all are advertising, but I get into the game and it's just a top down. Man, mobile ads piss me off.
4 minutes of people yapping than 8 hours of an entire show in a year. When Dragon Ball came out of retirement with a new movie about 10 years ago, they went, yeah, nice job, guys. Anyway, we want you to make a full weekly show out of this in like a month. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Which is how you end up with like the most iconic anime of all time, debuting its first show in 18 years with what looks like a kindergartner's fan art competition. I was only strong enough to handle like 10 episodes of Dragon Ball Super after every single frame looked like the cover of a how to draw manga book.
I didn't even look that deep into Super because I think Super, if you watch, and I know you know, we people have lives, so we don't have time for this. But if you were able to watch Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Super, like through once in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, you'll see an overall quality drop like no other. Storyline wise, it crashes as soon as it gets to Super. It's so bad. It's so bad, bro.
But I did hear that they like locked in and it got better by the end of it. Plus last year we got the newest show, Dragon Ball Daima, that
which I mean, I heard Daima come out. I'm like, come on, like, okay, like now we're just milking the whole show. You know, it just feels like. I think my problem is I view Super as a spinoff because Super, I don't take Super seriously. I really don't take Super seriously at all. Like if you sit down and watch Super with a thinking cap on, it just
proves that when something doesn't have to come out weekly and isn't stretched out to 200 episodes, it can actually look pretty good. That's crazy. I just think it's because we're like drowning in so many goated shows right now that shit like this stands out way more than it used to compared to like 40 years ago where the best we were getting were like regular primetime.
Yo, Walker, have you heard of a job? It's not so basic. It's not so basically you have. If not so, basically you have to apply and you get a job application. You fill it out, then you do good. You get the job, and then you have to do it for the rest of your life. No, actually, you can retire at 65 or 67. If you're blessed.
And PowerPoint presentations all being outsourced to a single Japanese child. And again, like they had to get this shit out like every week, okay? So they couldn't afford to make Knuckles not look like a potato. The OG Transformers is not a show that I would ever publicly recommend to anyone that has eyes. But like for a weekly animated series, it was so good that it didn't matter if Optimus sometimes didn't have a mouth, then they all existed in a universe where consistent size was a suggestion. After 2 seasons though, they did a big budget movie that had such an animation glow up that it left them about 15 cents left over to fund the 3rd season, that they then shipped out to the cheapest overseas studios that they could find. They had to go through so many different people, all of whom absolutely did not give a shit about what they were making. Is how you end up with 30 episodes that look like this. Symptoms of outsourcing your animation to underpaid children who get financially compensated less than the shits they give include layering issues where the characters sometimes melt into the shadow realm. Reanimated corpse. The shits they give include layering issues.
This is from like the 1800s, but bro, what am I? They are going. Is that Tom's ear? Why is Tom and Jerry? Where did that ear come from?
Who get financially compensated less than the shits they give include layering issues.
Where did the ear come? Oh no, it's really a cat.
Sometimes.
Where the heck did that? What is happening? Oh no, this is bad. This is also bad. I don't know what I'm watching.
Melt into the shadow realm. Reanimated corpses of people that were meant to have died. Half the cast switching sides in between shots. Everyone knowing shadow clone jutsu. And sentient clothing. And animation errors are fine, like they're always gonna happen, but like not when the main villain of season 3 is whoever was in charge of the layering. And even after all of that, it's still technically more animated than One Punch Man 3. Speaking of, in case you're wondering what the studio that made the 1st season is up to now, there's nothing that absolutely obliterates your immersion of a show quite like getting jump scared by some ugly ass Toy Story dog miraculous ladybug ass looking CGI. What? Obviously they have to do this sometimes so you don't end up with the horse and spice and wolf.
What's going on with the horse? You shouldn't be riding that thing, bro. Take it to a vet. Why are you riding that horse?
The hard part is blending them together well enough without making it look like a Smiling Friends bit.
Gosh, Brenda, your flowers sure look pretty.
Well, thank you very much.
What is this? What is this? This is like something me Kenya would animate and then it would just have like a bunch of worms coming out of its mouth or something crazy like that. Like this is nightmare fuel. Loki, Thomas the Train is nightmare fuel. Bro. No, I just had I had a terrible thought, bro. Terrible thought.
Can we watch something else? It's about to get really good.
Then there's this show called X-Arm that you can tell was funded by Crunchyroll because you've only probably heard of it from the top 10 worst anime of all time list. Because it's a direct result of what happens when you hire a bunch of people who don't know how to make anime.
Look at... Man, this is so bad. This is so bad. Have you watched the newest episode of Helena Boss? Who's Helena? Hey, who's Helena?
To make an anime.
What the fuck is? What?
Whoa, no. We need to slow this down. I need to break. I need to see this more thoroughly. I need to see what just happened more thoroughly. As y'all don't know, I'm an animation connoisseur. I've been in the animating since I was J high. Let's really break this down. Don't push your luck, you freak. Okay, let's see how you run. She runs like a auntie with a bad back. Where's her pants at? What are you doing? Like, why are you bringing your... What formation was that? Why were you squatting like that? What are you doing? She's too loose. You're not gonna knock nobody out with that punch. What? Is she doing the praying mantis? Where are you going? What is happening? She ran forward, hit the praying mantis, and then fell back.
Wait.
The only thing good about that scene was her butt.
Because they didn't want to make a model for anything that only appeared once, sometimes its characters don't exist in the same dimension. This man is a drawing, this man is PS3 graphics, someone is chain smoking through all the fight scenes, the main dude's bedroom is from Google Images, and they had to censor a kiss from through all the fight scenes. The main dude's bedroom
He's levitating on his bed. He is levitating on his bed, bro. Levitating. Him and his bed are not the same from the same show, not from the same medium, bro. That's a manga bed. That's not an anime. Yeah, dog. No. This is bad. I need to watch it.
From Google Images, and they had to censor a kiss from the manga, but not because they were homophobic, just because they didn't know how to animate it.
They didn't know how to animate it? They didn't know how to animate it?
As a kid, watching Transformers Energon for the first time felt like the childhood equivalent of being waterboarded with how the whole show looks like they animated it in Gmod, which I know we're saying a lot when at that point I was still regularly suffering through shit like the Numberjacks.
I'm the puzzler, look at me.
What the heck?
And doing a show like this in 3D sounds like a good idea.
Numberjacks at 6'7"?
Yeah, when you consider that drawing super detailed robots over and over is kind of hard, as any survivor of watching Transformers Armada can tell you, but not when the models are so physically incapable of expressing any emotion whatsoever that they have to like randomly cut to like these super detailed hand-drawn animations as if it's like a shitty Wii game jumping from the cutscene to the gameplay. And then even 20 years later, the bar is still in the toilet, because when we got Transformers Earthspark, which initially looked like the first show in the series in the last decade to actually try, until they realized how much that cost and then gave the next 2 seasons over to the guys that made the Megamind sequel, and now the show looks like the Megamind sequel.
I never seen the Megamind.
Thieves! You won't get away with this.
That felt like a video game. That felt like an old Madagascar game I used to play.
But even that looks like One Punch Man Season 1 compared to Rhapsody Street Kids, a movie that's set in the same place that everyone who made it is going, which is the deepest circle of hell.
You might be smart with books, but you sure are stupid.
A world
Clock it.
comprised entirely of Kid Pix assets, where perspective is a suggestion and only one thing can move at a time because every person looks like a fucking FNAF animatronic.
How did this get past clearing?
Hey, Nicole Duck! I mean dinosaur!
It does look like Baldi's Basic.
It's like if someone made a feature-length version of the cutscenes from Sonic Adventure. Characters don't so much move as they do just sort of immortal slide into place.
Waddling.
Some of them just start emoting at random intervals, and it has the only dog I've seen more slide into place.
That's fire,
Some of them
bro.
just start
Imagine you're in a intense conversation and you just start hitting them with the... That's gonna piss somebody off. Low-key might need to add that emote to the bag.
Emoting at random intervals, and it has the only dog I've seen more fucked up than the one in Toy Story.
Aw, come on, Sniffy. Give it your mommy.
What about Full Metal Alchemist? See?
He teach you to share.
Anyway, I could say.
Like, why is he eating a sandwich like this? Why is him eating a sandwich looking like... Oh, so good. Oh, so good. Why is that the eating sandwich animation?
And here all day talking about shit like Joshua and the Promised Land and Food Fight, but like at the end of the day, I would still rather take this absolutely shit-ass shot of Garrow moonwalking down a cliff done by an actual human than like any of the nerds that keep chucking it in a computer and pretending that it's better, okay?
That was bad. That's all. Yeah, that walk was bad. I just think he didn't need to be sliding down anyways, or they could have added a little bit more animation while he was sliding down, like on the grass or something. But regardless, man, that was a great video by Diamond Bolt. Great video. All right, so we have. We're gonna go through two options. We have two options. Just give my mouth a second to catch up with my brain. Give my mouth a second to catch up with my brain. Okay. We have totally wrong facts you still believe in, or we're going to have saddest movie I ever watched. Put a parentheses for saddest movies we ever watched. Put a dash for totally wrong facts you still believe in. Parentheses for movies, dash for believe in. Seeing a lot of dashes. I'm seeing a decent amount of parentheses too, though. I think I'm seeing more parentheses. Look at the poll. No, I didn't ask for the poll to be made. I'm doing this my way. Using the eyes. Let's see. I think parentheses is winning. Yeah, I think parentheses is winning, which I think is the sad movies. Hey, W movies, bro. W movies. Shout out to all my parentheses in chat. Y'all are better than no other. Hold on. Dang it, I had a thought. Do the poopla boo boo. What are you talking about? The poll says otherwise. That's unfortunate, man. Because I asked for parentheses or dashes. So while y'all were busy doing the poll, y'all weren't doing what was needed to be done. How about that? Walker, you killed him. Pat on the back. You absolutely killed them right there. They don't know what to say. Oh, I remember what I was gonna look up. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Do. In New York, concrete jungles, what dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Now we're in New York. What will inspire you? New York. Okay. Let's go. Saddest movies I've ever watched. I'm not really a sad movie type of guy, so I won't be too informed on some of these movies. Why do you stream not? Why you not stream on YouTube? Why you not do complete proper sentence?
Sad movies are sad, but they're also good. Just like people watch horror movies to get scared, people watch sad movies to feel, and I mean really. Ew. And that's what we'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some of the saddest.
What's your favorite genre of movie? I think my favorite genre of movie is thriller. I'm a thriller type of guy. Not really a sad movie. Not really a romance type of guy at all. Action or horror, thriller, horror, comedy. When done right, comedy would be my favorite. But if I were to put everything on a blank slate and I were to take a bet, I would do thriller because I feel like the average thriller is going to be better than the average comedy for me.
Movies I've ever watched, and I mean like really sad, so y'all might want to grab some tissues, like for real. And in the end, I'll go over one of my favorites, but also one of the saddest movies I've ever seen.
All right, let's go.
And if we talking about sad movies, I gotta talk about
Disney movies.
In my belief, Disney
Not a
movies
single
are how
sad-
most kids are introduced
Disney
to
movie.
sad films. And you may forget they have any because Disney movies now are so booty.
I'm
But
just
man, back in my day, it was hit after hit
Tell me about it.
of sadness though. Toy Story 2, Jesse's backstory of being abandoned, sad. Especially after Toy Story 4 told us these
I
dudes
wasn't
come
a
to
Toy
life
Story
because
type
of
of guy.
us. That's so sad. That's like you think you go into the park with your mom
never
and you
watched
get
Toy
all
Story.
dressed up, you get all excited. And then she just leaves you on the side of the road in a box. Monsters Inc. 2, just sad. Crazy part is I love this movie and I'm fine every time I watch it until that dang ending, bro. Because Sully saying bye to Boo is just, I'm sorry. Then there's Nemo, which when it comes to Disney, I think could be the saddest one.
It was pretty sad. It was pretty sad. I think when I was younger watching it though, I wasn't really paying attention to the sadness, bro. I was too busy screaming mine. Mine, mine, mine. You know what I'm saying? Like that was more of what I was doing.
Oh, and you might not believe me. A movie about fighting a fish is the most messed up one. Really? Yeah,
I mean,
it could be, because people forget that in the first 5 minutes of this movie, we see
This family got
Marlon's wife
murked.
and children get wiped out.
Ooh, rip Bozo, bro. Like they were out of
Right
there.
in front of him. Yeah, they gave this dude an Uchiha backstory. And his one kid who does remain is left handicapped. Nemo, with a tiny fin like he's that dude from Scary Movie 2. Disney movies be sad, bro. I haven't even mentioned Up and Coco. Those movies left me crying like a...
Up was sad. I watched Coco. I don't know why. Coco didn't make me sad though. I don't know why. But Coco did not instill any emotion, that much emotion out of me. I think maybe until the very ending. Oh, it's been a minute since I watched it. It's been because I think I watched that as soon as it came out. So how many years ago was that? I can't remember. I think I was chilling with the movie until the very end, and then I almost cried.
Especially that Coco scene at the end. Remember me, although I have to say goodbye. Yeah, Disney got it. Even before those two Dollars movies,
Wally!
movies like The Lion King and Bambi used to
Lion King was sad too.
Mess me
Lion King, I think Lion King was sadder than everything else you named besides Finding Nemo, personally.
But I think that's just animal movies in general, which could really be its own category. Dog movies in specific, they just be sad.
I don't like animal movies because I know they're all just gonna end with the dog getting murked. Like I already know the ending.
Another Disney movie, by the way, but just way before my time. About a boy whose dog gets sick and he has to put him down. And I'm not talking about euthanizing him either. Nah, I wish. I mean, he had to take him out to the back and prime Fortnite 200 pump his dog. Then there's the movie Hachi, A Dog's Tale. And this one really, really got me. A movie about a loyal dog named Hachi and his owner, and the bond they formed over years. And when I say loyal, I mean extremely loyal. Every day he would walk with his owner to the train station before he went off to work.
I watched this. I remember we were forced to watch this one movie in elementary school where there was like these two dogs with this kid, right? And this kid for some reason thought it was a bright idea to roam the woods like on the mountain by himself, and they got pressed by a mountain lion. So the two dogs are fighting the mountain lion, and the kid's just standing there with an axe, like. And then it's like a 5-minute scene of the dogs attacking the mountain lion, and the kid's just like. And then he waited till his dog died to swing on the mountain lion. Now look, a kid in front of a mountain lion with an axe, I'm not expecting you to press that lion. I'm really not at all. But what pressed me is that why did it take one of them dying for you to get the courage? You know what I mean? That was what was blowing me. Because I'm like, if I'm in this situation, right, and I'm standing there and I'm frozen, I'm probably running. I'm not pressing him. Because I'm sitting here like, the two dogs are already distracted. If I could hit it with a sneak attack, but if you wait till one of the dogs die, the sneak attack, there's no sneak attack. And mountain lion and dog one-on-one, like he could one-tap the dog. Now you're dead. Like it wasn't a good movie. I don't think it was good. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it wasn't good to me. I just felt like that was stupid. I was like, kid, either run away or swing that axe. But you just stood there.
And every day he would come back.
I guess fight or flight, I guess. No, wait. No, he froze. Fight or flight or froze. Like,
to the train station and walk home with his owner when he came out of work. The bond these two had was special, man. These two were like the pinnacle of man and man's best friend. Pick me up every day from the train station. I know fathers that won't even do that for their kid. Not even on his 9th birthday. But one day after doing the regular routine, you know, Hachi going to the train station with him, dropping him off. That dog didn't come back. While Hachi's owner is at work, he tragically passes away. I know. He was just giving a lecture in this class he teaches, and then boom, collapsed. And that's not even the sad part. Because since he died at work, Hachi obviously never knew. I mean, how would he? Are they gonna call him? And since he never knew, he sat there waiting at the train station for him to come back from work for 10 years. Yeah, Hachi. Really happened. In Japan, this actually happened. A man left to work one day and passed away, and his dog, you know, did what Hachi did. And the people of Japan erected them a statue to symbolize loyalty and companionship. I respect y'all who own.
if everyone knew, why didn't they like show the dog the body so he could like sniff and tell that he's dead? Like if everyone just knew, you know what I'm saying? Like that's maybe am I tweaking? Like, you know, like he won't know it. Everyone knew about the story. Everyone knew whose dog that was. So like, let him get a sniff of the dead body. But maybe you know, I don't want to ruin a beautiful story.
Because that has to be some form of torture.
Dogs taste good. I mean, that's like you mature them, you fatten them up, throw them in the like. It is what it is. That's not masochist behavior. I just like good eats.
If I get a dog, it's gonna be when I'm in my final days. That way I can say I had a dog, but I don't have to deal with the pain of losing one. It's gonna be close too. When I say final days, I mean like my last minute. In my dying breath, I'm gonna be like, son, come here, son.
That's what my mom, after 2 of our dogs passed away, like back-to-back years, she was like, yeah, I'm good, man. I was like, Mom, so I didn't ask her if she would want another dog. She just said it because why would I ask that right after the dog passed away, right? But she just alluded to like, man, I don't want another dog for a minute, bro. This hurt. Because both of my dogs were, they both died at 15. So, and one was a year older, you know, one was just a year older. So it was just like, no, they died within months of each other. I don't know. I don't think it was years. I think it might have been months of each other. Regardless, she was like, yeah, nah, I can't see me getting a dog anytime soon.
Son, get me a Yorkie.
But dog movies, I know they really do strike at the heart. Only ones that made me cry are the really sad ones, like Hachi and Santa Buddies. But a movie that really messed me up.
Santa Buddies. I didn't watch it. I heard great things about it.
Now this movie, not gonna lie, was gonna be the one I put as the saddest for the vid, but
I haven't watched it, but there was a reason I didn't watch it. Let me see. Let me see if I could. Like, how long is Interstellar? Yeah, it was 2 hours and 49 minutes. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a movie guy. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm not a movie guy at all. I like shows. And the reason why I like shows is because I can pause and not feel like I'm intruding something. You know what I'm saying? But with the movie, I feel like I have to sit there for the 2 hours and 49 minutes, and I just don't be like, I don't feel like doing that. Like during the movie, I might be like, you know what? I want to go for a walk. You know what? I want to edit. Maybe that's the Adaha. That's why when I watch movies, I have to do it in theater because I'm quick to pause a movie. I'm quick to pause a show and just like wait until the next day.
I got reminded of another movie that literally scarred me, so this one gonna have to hold second place. But don't get that confused. This movie is still very, very sad. And also, one of my favorites. Seriously, if you've never seen it, please do not let one of my videos be your first experience with it. Please. So Interstellar is a movie.
Don't let you. You know what? Y'all rather me watch the True Facts video anyway, so we could just go to that because it is on the watch list. I just need to choose a day. When I feel like locking in. Anyways, y'all like that blue ball right there? W blue ball. Come on out. W blue ball. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. Totally wrong facts you probably still believe. 2. Let's see if you got something for me.
Wrong facts that people.
Okay. No audio.
Totally wrong facts that people still believe. The flat Earth fallacy. Okay, we all know that the Earth is flat, right?
Yeah.
I'm obviously joking, and I'll say.
No, we're not joking. Because, look, about 4.5 weeks ago, I was in the Arctic, right? And I was just chilling. I was just doing my daily walk in the Arctic, as we all do, right? And then I slipped. I started to slip. Because I was on this little hill, I slipped and I couldn't grab my footing, right? So I was just sliding. And then at the end of the Arctic, I just see a cutoff. And I kept falling. I was like, no, please. I fell off. Which is why I am currently a clone. Fun fact. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Yeah, my clone 338. Unfortunately, he fell off the Arctic. You know, I'm planting in so many places, just trying to explore the world the best I can. Life happens.
Save the tinfoil hat for another day. But what I'm referring to isn't flat earthers in the modern day, but it's the flat earth belief that was held by people in the Middle Ages. Specifically around the time when Christopher Columbus took his infamous journey across the ocean. Obviously, during the Middle Ages, it was believed that the Earth was flat, and that if you were to sail too far in the wrong way in the ocean, you could literally fall off the Earth. And it was for this reason that Christopher Columbus wanted to prove these people wrong, and risked his life sailing the opposite way to India to prove that the Earth was round and not flat.
He never got to
the
India.
Primary belief at that time. Now, what if I told you that everything you just heard about that situation is not true whatsoever? It is actually a rather popular misconception. Let me explain. While Christopher Columbus did sail across the ocean to prove a point, the point he was not trying to prove was that the Earth wasn't flat. The point he was trying to prove was that the Earth wasn't as big as some people suspected. It is.
He thought that they did. Speak. He thought the Earth was capping by its size.
historical fact that not only Christopher Columbus, but basically any educated individual during the 1400s knew that the Earth wasn't flat and was in fact round. And this knowledge dates back far before Christopher Columbus or even the Middle Ages entirely. Some of the first—
Man, they just want to give Christopher credit, bro. That's all I learned. That's all I'm learning, man. Like, they take certain figures and like, you know what? Let's give him all the credit. Forget all the other people. Let's give him all the credit.
Recorded suggestions that the Earth may be round actually date all the way back to the 6th century BC with the Greek philosopher Pythagoras. And later, in the 4th century BC, Aristotle even agreed and supported this theory, citing one personal observation that he noticed—
Pythagoras, the guy the founder of the Pythagorean theorem. Fun fact, he wasn't the first one to do it. I don't even think he was close to one of the first people to find out about the Pythagorean theorem. He's just the one credited. Fun fact, you didn't know that one, did you?
Every time he traveled southward, southern constellations would be higher in the sky. But this, of course, wasn't the only evidence we had of the Earth being round.
It was? I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a Google search. Who was the first person to invent the Pythagorean theorem? It was known and used by ancient Babylonians and Egyptians centuries before Pythagoras. But he or his school is traditionally credited with providing the first proof. So basically, you know, it's so crazy because a lot of the firsts that we know of are not the first. Like, who made the light bulb? Was that Thomas Edison? Is Thomas Edison he's the light bulb guy, right? Yeah, Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb. The light bulb was already invented. And I think it was by a black man. He just made the light bulb more efficient, but he didn't invent the light bulb. I think he stole the guy's patents. So I think he stole the black man's patents, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. Hey, can I get a W Chicken Feet in chat? Because Chicken Feet was the one who invented it. I gave credit to the wrong person. My fault, Chicken Feet. My fault. Yo, shout out Chicken Feet, bro. Little Jimbo. Okay, you trying to be like Edison. You trying to take credit, bro. I don't like that, Jimbo. I don't like that. It was Chicken Feet. Like, bro, like Jimbo think he's slick, bro. Wombo, he, me, she, Wombo.
Time, we also had recorded observations of lunar eclipses showing a round shadow on the moon from Earth, and of course, numerous eyewitness accounts of mountains seemingly growing out of the ground on the horizon as you approach.
I mean, if the Earth was flat though, wouldn't it still be like show a round thing, or would it show like a disc type, like a flat disc?
Them, or seeing a ship seemingly submerge into the water as it sails into the ocean. My point is that we've had a lot of evidence that the Earth is round, and it dates back far, like way before the Middle Ages and even way before the Common Era. But just to further validate this point, in the 3rd century BC, it wasn't just a suggestion that the Earth may be round. At this point, it was basically a known fact to anybody in the educated community. And philosophers and scientists—
all the 10 people. Think about the educated community in 300 BC. It was you and your friend Todd, and you don't know no one else.
Not so much focused on the shape of the Earth, but the size of the Earth. And potentially, most impressively, at this time, the head librarian of the Library of Alexandria, Eratosthenes, was able to estimate the circumference of the Earth with 99% accuracy. And while that estimate wasn't proven to be extremely accurate until much later, it still goes to show that there was a lot— While that estimate wasn't proven to be extremely accurate until much later—
How? What did he— Yo, like, they were some nerds, bro. Like, what do you mean you estimated the circumference of the world by not traveling it? And all they had was sticks and stones, bro. Like, they just invented paper. How did you do that?
Later, it still goes to show that there is a lot of evidence suggesting that not only was the world not flat very long ago, but that people were well aware that the Earth was not flat. Which brings us back to our original point. No, Christopher Columbus did not think that he was potentially going to fall off the world, and nobody who was educated or even slightly paying attention thought that either. And while seemingly flat earthers have existed in every era of history, they're as ridiculous today as they were back in 1492. Now, this next strong fact...
He just called flat earthers 600 years worth of idiocy. 600 years worth of dumbness-ticity. That's nasty.
What I mentioned isn't even a wrong fact at all. It's honestly just a shocking truth. Did you know that basically all cloud storage services use your files to train AI and sell your data? That is, besides today's video sponsor, Proton Drive. Proton is trusted by over 100 million people worldwide, and Proton Drive specifically...
Thank you, trust me, bro. Shout out to Proton.
But on more than one, and there has been time. So if you protect your files, sign up to Proton Drive for free.
Yeah, sign up to his Proton Drive, guys.
Using my link in the description. Like I mentioned earlier, thank you Proton Drive for sponsoring this video. So, what was the point of this entire expedition? Well, like I mentioned earlier...
I can't wait till when I start getting sponsorships, I'm gonna spam for a video. I'm gonna have a 10-minute video. Every 2 minutes, I'm gonna have a sponsorship. I guess I should make the video 12 minutes if I'm gonna do 4. Yeah, that's what we're gonna start doing. Yeah.
Drive for sponsoring this video. So, what was the point of this entire expedition? Well, like I mentioned earlier, Columbus didn't believe the mainstream theory of how big the Earth was. And his goal, with the support from Queen Elizabeth, was not to prove that the Earth was round or not to see what was beyond the edge of the Earth, but to potentially find a more quick and efficient trade route between Europe and Asia to optimize international trade. And of course, we all know what happened from there on out, and well, here we are. So yeah, the suggestions from people in the Middle Ages believing the Earth was flat are actually modern misinformation, with this myth being brought to the mainstream in the 1700s and 1800s. And unfortunately today, stick figures on the internet still need to undo all of this misinformation. But in case you wanted a real misconception that was believed during the Middle Ages, I'll give you one. A lot of people during this time suspected that the sun rotated around the Earth. That was until Nicholas Copernicus came around and suggested that maybe the Earth rotated around our sun. And he did so not with observable evidence, but with a mathematical model that was not only hard to argue, but was eventually proven true.
I want to know how they mathematics. Cause where did they get the numbers from? Cause clearly they knew what they were talking about, but where do they get the numbers from? System de Copernic. Hold on. Let me go use the potty room. I'm about to wet myself. Someone said W calling Kaepernick. Okay, so when I was in the bathroom, I was learning some math. So the way he was able to break this down is very simple. So he took the circumference of
the Mount Everest myth. If learning that the Earth is actually round blew your mind, then this is about to shatter it. Everybody and their grandmother's grandmother knows that Mount Everest is by far the tallest mountain in the entire world. But what if I told you that actually wasn't the case? Now, before you think I'm lying, let me just confirm that yes, Mount Everest has the highest peak above sea level in the
Yeah, but some mountains go below sea level. Like some mountains are covered by the sea. That's what it is. Like, so it's just when it comes to sea level and taller, but what if your feet is in the ground?
Entire world. The peak of Mount Everest is 29,029 feet above sea level, and it is confirmed the tallest peak around the globe. But what if I told you that there was another mountain that was technically taller? If you're confused, don't worry, because I'm about to make it all make sense.
Because the sea level started rising.
Mauna Kea, a dormant volcano on the island of Hawaii. Looking at this mountain, it's relatively impressive, but only stands at roughly 13,800 feet above sea level, meaning that it's tall, but it's obviously not taller than Mount Everest. That is, unless you measured from base to peak. And this is where this technicality comes.
And see, that's what you always want to measure from base to tip, bro. Like, you don't want to cut off any potential length you could be missing. Yes.
To play, because Mauna Kea is kind of like an iceberg, and there's a lot more than meets the eye. Specifically, the
Can you ask my opinion on something? Of course. I would love to hear the question you have to ask.
20,000 feet of mountain that exists under the ocean. That's right. Unlike Mount Everest, the base of Mauna Kea is submerged deep underwater. And it's for that reason that while from base to tip, it is technically 4,000 feet taller than Mount Everest, due to the fact that most of it is actually underwater, it will unfortunately never claim the title of tallest mountain simply because it has a pretty significant disadvantage of existing in an ocean. It's almost like you were 6'5" and you went to a tall guy competition. But in order to compete, you had to stand in a 5-inch hole, meaning that you were only 6 foot. And while the person you were competing was standing on flat ground and was only 6'1" tall, well, guess what? This other guy is technically taller than you.
Man, we're getting catfished by Mount Everest.
But I have a feeling this one might be a bit controversial, so let me know what you think. Does anything below sea level not count, even if it is part of the mountain's base? Or is Mauna Kea an underdog that deserves more?
What counts as the mountain's base, though? Because, like, why does Mount Everest not have anything below sea level? You know what I mean? Like, what do you signify, like, this is where the mountains start, you know?
Attention, because realistically, base to tip, it is the tallest mountain in the entire world. I'll let you guys duke it out in the comments, but if you ever want to be the most annoying person in the world, next time you hear somebody claim that Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world, make sure to confidently and rudely tell them, no, actually, Mount Everest has the tallest peak in the world, but Mauna Kea is the tallest base to tip.
Exactly, bro. Like, and honestly, I'm a base to tip type of guy, so I'm gonna say Mauna Kea.
And in case that doesn't kill the mood at the party, well, then just tell them how much you hate pineapple on pizza, because those people are annoying too. The hot-headed hoax. One experience I had when I was younger that I think we all share is the experience of being a kid and not wanting to wear a coat. There was just so many times where it was cold out, but I didn't want to wear a coat. I had no logical explanation. I just didn't feel like wearing that restrictive device. But every single time, Mama Bro made me wear my coat and we went about our day. But it wasn't always a coat I was apprehensive to wear. Sometimes it was hats and gloves. Which brings me to the myth at play. My mom used to tell me that you have to wear a hat when it's cold out because 80% of the heat from your body leaves through your head. And
never heard of that one. Have y'all heard of that one? Wearing no coat as aura. Have y'all heard? I've never heard of this one. Well, looks like you made this one up, bro. Nah.
For that reason, you need to insulate it to ensure you are fully warm. And I know for a fact, my mom wasn't the only person to say that. And if I was a betting man, I would say that your mom probably did too. But whether it was a family member or a loved one,
you just lost a mean bet right there. You just lost hella bread. Your pockets just got empty, bro.
One or a friend or even just the news article, the reality is this: your head is not some elusive chimney that is dead set on lowering your body's core temperature. But before we use facts to completely debunk this myth, let's actually trace back the origins of it. And it's not that long ago. The most commonly accepted origin of this myth dates back to the 1970s in a US Army survival manual, where in that survival manual it claims that covering your head is a necessity in the cold because, quote, 40 to 45% of body heat is lost from the head. And while you think a US Army survival survival manual would be a relatively reputable source for this sort of information, this
fair.
is one thing they got wrong. But at this point, you might be asking yourself, where did they even get this number or this theory? How did they come up with 40 to 45% of your body heat being lost through your head? And well, those roots date back to the 1950s, where the US military was doing tests on volunteers dressed in Arctic survival suits and were exposed to bitterly cold conditions. And the point of this test was to see where the body was losing most heat in these suits to better help optimize them. And during this flawed analysis, one thing that the scientists realized was that, most of the body heat in these volunteers is being lost through their head. But as you can see, these Arctic survival suits do not include hats.
Yeah.
Meaning that logically, the head would lose the most heat.
Yeah, sorry. Are there their faces aren't covered, so you're telling me the scientists didn't think, oh, maybe they're losing heat because their faces aren't covered? I don't see, not a single one has a shiesty on. Like, what do you, so of course, am I tweaking?
Not because it is some crazy part of the body, it's just the fact that the head was not covered. And scientists who went back to analyze this data have even been recorded to say, quote, if the experiment had been performed with people only wearing swim trunks, then they would have lost no more than 10% of the heat through their heads.
Why swim trunks? Why can't they be naked? Huh? Or at least in their underwear or something. Why do they need swim trunks on? Man.
And it's almost hard to believe that such a simple seeming logical fallacy would exist in such a professional place, you know, a literal military survival test. But I suppose this one was overlooked because, yeah, if your entire body is insulated and only your head is exposed to the elements, your head definitely will lose the most amount of heat. Not because your head is vulnerable, but because the head was the only part that was literally exposed to the elements. So here's the facts. While it may seem logical that your head may be more vulnerable because of the lack of fat and the abundance of blood vessels, the reality is that heat escapes from all parts of the human body at a similar rate per square inch. And while in your own personal experience, it may seem like your head is the primary source of your heat loss in cold weather, as we saw in the military test, it's not necessarily because your head is extra vulnerable, it's because typically your head is the least insulated with clothing.
Which is why we all should only wear shiesties in the wintertime. Like, that's just what it means. Like, we need to always have our head covered. Like we're some skiers. Have any of y'all went skiing? Is any of y'all a skiing type of guy? Do I have any skiing or snowboarders? Is that fun, bruh? I'm curious. Hold up. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. And I can't find it. Dag nabbit, some may say. Okay.
Is it a good idea to wear a hat or a toque on a cold day? Definitely. But is it because your head loses much more heat than the rest of your body? No. Your head is just more vulnerable because most people aren't wearing toques all the time. And even if you are wearing a toque, it's very unlikely that you're insulating your head like you're insulating your chest, because you could put on a coat and insulate your entire torso. But unless you're wearing a balaclava and ski goggles, your head is always going to be less insulated. Not biologically, but by choice. The cold conundrum. Okay.
Oh yeah, being so like if you go out in the cold, your body, you're gonna get a cold.
Of cold weather and stuff your mom told you, I figured this would be the perfect follow-up. And the follow-up in question is the interesting fact that you can get sick from being exposed to the cold.
Yeah, now, we were all told this, right? We were all told this.
Logically, it makes sense. It's called a cold, you get it from being cold. What else is there to question? That is logical fact. But what if I was to be so bold to suggest that it wasn't the cold weather that was directly causing flu season to affect people? And I know it may sound blasphemous to your grandmother, but going outside without a hat or with wet hair isn't going to cause you to catch pneumonia. So what's the real scoop? Well, for starters, it's proven that you can't get an infectious or viral disease simply from being exposed to cold temperatures. However, you can get hypothermia, but that's different.
But you know what's crazy though? I mean, I think we were so ingrained that every time I did go outside in the cold with some BS on that kept me cold, I did not feel good. I always came back in with a stuffy nose. Like, why was that though? Like, I did come in with a stuffy nose a bunch of times.
People catch colds or the flu as soon as the seasons start to change. There has to be something to it. And the fact of the matter is, there is something to it, but it's a lot more than meets the eye. You see, just because you don't develop a flu upon first contact with a cool breeze, doesn't mean that there's not factors at play that cause the typical flu season. And while temperatures getting cooler may be the most obvious and seemingly guilty culprit, it's really one of the least. And some of the more unlikely culprits are the following. Firstly, reduced vitamin D levels. Because as winter approaches,
you know what? You're right.
People are spending less time outside,
You're right.
the sun is seen less in most parts of the world, and as a result, your vitamin D levels are below what they should be.
You're absolutely correct. In fact, I need to take my vitamin D right now. He's spinning, man. I do not want to get sick. You know what? Since I'm taking that, I might as well take some magnesium. 1. 2, more TikTok, a food off TikTok shop video. I'm doing something similar now. Stop spamming. 3, there we go. Make sure you take that vitamin D.
On top of this, during cooler months, overall air humidity is lowered, and it has been proven that lower humidity can increase your risk of rhinoviruses. And thirdly, rhinoviruses are typically spread through direct person-to-person contact, or by inhaling small droplets in the air, which is gross. But these things can only take place when you're coming in contact with people, typically in an enclosed environment. And during colder months,
you're indoors more.
Typically spend more time inside.
What is that poster? Like I don't want to know anything more. I just want to know, like, why do you have the poster? I should say, because it's an interesting poster. It just caught my eye. I don't know why.
Meaning that there's more risk of exposure. And when you combine all 3 of these factors all happening at the same time, it's not really hard to understand how more people could be more susceptible to diseases at a certain time of year, regardless of the outside temperature. So to settle the debate once and for all, does direct cold exposure cause you to get sick? No.
Absolutely
not. Does every aspect of winter covertly try to get you sick? I would say yes. Meaning that just because you're safe from a cold breeze doesn't mean you're safe from a cold.
So basically, winter
Bubblegum
sucks.
bewilderment. Okay, admittedly, this entry doesn't mean you're safe from a cold. Bubblegum bewilderment.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the body doesn't digest bubblegum. Oh no, it'll be, the bubblegum is in your body for 7 years. Were y'all told that? That bubblegum stays in your body for 7 years. I believe that nonsense too. They just didn't want us to swallow the bubblegum, which I respect. But
okay, admittedly, this entry is a bit less serious, but I think it's definitely the most universal, and call it a playground fact if you will, because I believe that almost everybody watching this video either believed or at least heard of this next fact, which is that if you swallow chewing gum, it will stay in your stomach for 7 years. Or, you know, some variation of that. And if you've ever heard this, well, I'm about to give you the full scoop. And if you still believe this, well, I'm about to blow your mind. Obviously, because I'm talking about this in this video, the gum does not stay in your body for 7 years. It actually stays in your digestive system for over 20 years. That is a joke. It does not at all. You see,
I knew it, because he's just a jokester, jolly guy, bro. Like, I would have never felt that.
Gum is indigestible. Your body can simply not break it down and process it. But that does not mean that your body can't pass it through. And believe it or not, you probably eat a lot of things that your body can simply not digest. And if you don't believe me, well, 2 popular examples are corn and sunflower seeds.
Corn, yeah.
And don't even get me started on indigestible fibers. Keep in mind, your body is resilient. And just imagine all the stuff that our ancient stomachs had to deal with. And just think about all the things your body had to deal with.
Like, because if I think about my ancient ancestors, bro, we used to... Nah, I don't think I could tell that. Like, they used to eat, like, each other. I don't know why. It was just their type of thing. Like, what they would do is they would go into a little circle, right? They would put 2 of the strongest men in their respective areas, right? And if they wanted to take each other over, they would fight to the death. But it didn't end at just death, right? Once you lost, you had to consume the man to prove that you're now combined with him, so you're even stronger. It was a different time. It was a different time.
With when you were a kid, you know, swallowing Lego and eating Polly Pocket pieces, or possibly even shoving those light bright things up your nose. Regardless, your body in one way or another is able to deal with pretty interesting situations. It is for that reason that gum in your digestive tract, at least on rare occasions, is not a concern. But it does in fact differ from standard digestion. Let me explain. In the context of normal food items, there is a 3-step process that every food must go through before it can be digested. First, your food must be, of course, chewed. And this chewing process not only breaks down food food, but also increases its surface area, which is directly beneficial for the next step of the process, which is actually executed by your saliva. Your saliva covers these small pieces of food, and with its now increased surface area, your saliva's enzymes are able to break it down even further. And once the food is properly chewed and salivated, it is then sent to your stomach for the final stage of—
Amazing theory. I didn't say a theory. I was saying real life. This ain't Baki. Yeah, exactly. This is real life. There is no cap in my blabber.
processing, where your stomach acid turns all of your food into a smooth mush that your digestive tract can easily pass through and absorb nutrients out of. And while this is the process for most foods, gum does not play by these rules at all. For starters, you can chew gum all day long, and the breakdown it's going to experience is minimal. And the vast majority of people will spit out their gum before it'll ever begin to break down into smaller pieces. But even if you did intentionally chew your gum into smaller pieces, it's not going to affect what happens in the next two stages. You see, chewing gum is made out of both natural and synthetic polymers. And it's for this reason that the gum cannot be broken down by either your saliva or your stomach acid. And that's honestly a good thing, because if your body was able to break down the polymers for your digestive tract to absorb it, you would get very sick. So be grateful it's kind of immune to those processes. But regardless,
I mean,
now that you have intact gum, not only in your stomach, but now in your digestive tract, what happens? Well, like any other food product, it'll slowly make its way through your digestive system, potentially getting caught up on the way, but eventually getting its way out, typically in 1 to 2 days. Although gum can be sticky, your body—
So if I swallow 5 pieces of gum at one time, would I be able to poop a bubble? Like if I correlate my poots good enough, would I be able to poot a bubble? I need to write that down. I need to try that. Hold up. I need to write that down. All right. I'm gonna try that next week.
Designed to get rid of even the most stubborn of foods, and that includes chewing gum. But I will say this, even though chewing gum won't stay in your stomach for 7 years like you might have thought on the playground, it's not recommended that you start swallowing it en masse. And that's because if you do swallow enough chewing gum, you can develop something that's known as a bezoar, which is just essentially a blockage in your digestive tract, which can be painful, dangerous, and even deadly if left untreated.
Okay, let me put that in. I need to put that in. So beware of bezoar. Parentheses. If you don't make the bubble in 3 days, give up. Okay, that should be straight.
So no, chewing gum does not stay in your body for numerous years, although it's not recommended you try it for yourself. The chameleon con. I'm about to take you on an emotional roller coaster, but spoiler alert, it has a happy ending, so buckle up. We all know that chameleons can change color. That is their claim to fame, and I am not going to take that from them. That is an undisputed fact. But the thing that I will dispute is the fact that they do this for camouflage purposes. In almost every cartoon and
they do it on accident?
see, they are specifically changing their colors to blend into a specific environment. And while this is a neat party trick and a logical survival instinct, this is actually not what's going on in most cases. But before I describe exactly why chameleons actually change color, I want to describe exactly
if y'all could take a trait from an animal and incorporate it in y'all real life right now, what would it be? Would you want wings like a bird? Would you want to be able to blend in with surfaces like a chameleon? Would you like to speak like a dolphin? Like, would y'all want to do that? Would y'all want the size of an elephant? The durability of a bear, the claws of a bear. What would y'all want? The speed of a cheetah. Okay. A chameleon, what's it? A horse? What, like horse deer? Like, how do we turn something a proper question into nonsense? The teeth of a lion? That would suck though, because that means you could only eat meat. Like they very carnivore diet, carnivore. Elephant did. Like, why do I try? Why do I try, bro? I don't understand.
change color, because this process is amazing. You see, in the skin of a chameleon, it has what is known as pigment cells. Pigment cells aren't necessarily rare in the animal kingdom, and there are certain animals that could even control them, such as squids and cuttlefish. Those animals actually have small muscles that can expand or contract these pigment cells to change their color.
I wonder
However,
why they evolved
that's not
like
how the
that.
chameleon changes its colors. It has these pigment cells, but it can't control them.
Like
now,
what
interestingly,
happened for them
between
to
these
evolve
pigment
like that?
cells, chameleons have separate cells that have darker melanin pigment.
Like, you're telling me he just turns this color on accident? Like, he looks so cool. You're telling me that...
And these cells specifically can be controlled by the chameleon. And how this works is really quite astonishing. These melanin pigment cells basically expand or contract across the surface of the skin to either darken or lighten the skin of the chameleon. And this works completely separately from the default pigment cells that are already on the skin. Chameleons aren't the only animal that do this process either. There's a fish known as the tilapia fish that also has this same method of color changing. And you can see on this close-up video exactly how it works in real time. It is so crazy.
Why does that make me uncomfortable?
Seeing it side by side on a visual level and on a cellular level is so interesting. But we're still not done yet. Because on top of the pigment cells that already exist and the melanin pigment cells that the chameleon can control, the chameleon also has tiny crystals in its skin that reflect light. And by seemingly some miracle, the chameleons can control exactly how far these crystals are from each other within its own skin. And the distance that these crystals are from each other directly determine the type of light.
It's kind of like clenching and unclenching your butt. Interesting. Okay.
Is reflected off the chameleon skin. And now that we know the three primary tools in a chameleon's tool belt when it comes to changing color, how does this look in real time? Because I think most of us have a falsified idea of how this even looks. Here's a side-by-side video of a fake chameleon change and a real chameleon change. As you can see, the real is a little bit slower and a lot less dramatic, but still amazing nonetheless. But to go back to the original point of this section, if chameleons don't change their color for camouflage, why do they change their color at all? And sometimes fact is stranger than fiction, because chameleons are basically nature's mood ring. And scientists are pretty certain that in most cases, the only reason that chameleons are changing color are to better express their emotions.
So they're a moody animal. They're moody. That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. They're just moody little things. That's actually, I like that more than the truth because it's funny. I like that. Why did the chameleons change colors? It's just they're moody. That's funny, bruh. Let me do this real quick. Oh, wow. Hold up. What the heck? Okay.
To potential mates or to potential predators. And scientists even have their own theories on what each color means, which I'll go through right now. It's believed that when chameleons are extremely bright and colorful, they are at their most excited. And this could mean excited about a potential fight or excited about a potential mating session. I said mating session. When chameleons are typically darker, it's believed they are feeling more submissive or relaxed for a less sensual word.
Oh, okay. Okay, you got dark. They want to be rolled over in. Never mind. Like, I don't. It's getting bad. I think y'all are getting to me. I think that's what this is. I think y'all are getting to me, unfortunately.
But yeah, chameleons are cool, cute, cuddly. Some of them even have horns, but what you've been told about them is a lie. And it's believed that in the vast majority of cases, chameleons don't change color to blend in, they're changing color to better express themselves, which I think is an even cooler reality than what's portrayed in movies. But that's just my opinion. The subscriber scam. I think that one common fact most people believe is that if somebody's watching your video, they're probably subscribed to you. But I'm here to tell you that that fact is completely wrong. And I've got the facts to prove it. YouTube tells me that nearly 75% of people watching my videos are not even subscribed, which is a crazy statistic. So if you've been watching my videos and you enjoy them, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you need a reason to subscribe and you're not already, look at the subscribe button while I say subscribe to Trust Me Bro.
Okay, I will. Say it again.
Button. And if you need a reason to subscribe and you're not already, look at the subscribe button while I say subscribe to Trust Me Bro. If that doesn't blow your mind, I don't.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Wow. I got baited. I got baited. Cute and chameleon the same. That's what I'm saying. Chameleons are not cute. There is not a cute things about those disastrous looking species. Nothing cute about it.
Know what will. But now let's get to our next serious section, the fortune cookie falsehood. Growing up, getting Chinese food was a special occasion, and it was truly one of my favorite special meals. And out of the entire seemingly endless spread that we would order from these Chinese food places, my favorite part of the meal was always the fortune cookie. Obviously a staple in Chinese cuisine and a long-lasting tradition in Chinese culture, right? The fortune cookie, always served in Chinese restaurants, has to be Chinese. It would make no sense any other way, right? And while I agree with that hypothesis, I'm sorry to tell you, but that is not the truth. The fortune cookies that you and I get in modern day Chinese food have almost nothing to do with China whatsoever.
No! It had to be propaganda! It has nothing to do with China?
And ironically, when the whole fortune cookie craze took over the Western world, companies tried selling fortune cookies in China, marketing them as a American treat, but they were taken off shelves because nobody was interested in them. And I genuinely don't think you can get more ironic than that. But if the paper in cookie tradition doesn't come from China,
why does your cookie look like a butt?
I genuinely don't think you can get more ironic than that. But if the
This is like a butt getting wiped. You couldn't choose a better design for the fortune cookie, bro?
paper in cookie tradition doesn't come from China and the cookie doesn't come from China, then who came up with these crazy cookies and why do they sell them at Chinese food spots?
That's a great question.
I'm going to answer both of those questions. But to be totally transparent, there is no definitive historical source of Chinese fortune cookies. All we have is some more modern accounts and some historical speculation, with the most proven and accepted theory being that Chinese fortune cookies actually originate in Japan. One of the only historical records of modern-day Chinese fortune cookies exist in illustrations from 19th century Japan. And these illustrations show a treat known as Sujiura Senbei. But these illustrations aren't just a relic from the past, because to this day, you can buy this treat handmade on the streets of Kyoto. And how they make it is the following. Bakers will use iron molds, will grill the dough to a medium firm consistency, and then they will fold this dough into something they call small waffles.
Which
and
looks
it's during
like a
this folding
fortune
process
cookie.
where they will insert a piece of paper with the fortune and give it its classic curved shape. But admittedly, this Japanese version and the Western version you and I are likely used to eating are not the same.
But they look
With
very
Sujiura Senbei, for example, they are larger.
So this all come from basically American racism?
Darker and savory.
Is that what
Whereas
this is coming
in
from?
the American version, they are sweeter, smaller, and lighter in texture because they are using butter instead of miso in the baking process. But while that is interesting and insightful, it still doesn't answer the question, how did this get into Chinese restaurants in America? And well, the answer is immigration and adaptability.
Not we,
During
y'all are racist.
The 1910s, a lot of Japanese immigrants were landing in California. And with them, they brought their culture, specifically Sujiura Senbei. And while that logically explains why these fortune cookies are in America,
Why are they Chinese?
why are they in Chinese restaurants?
Yeah.
And while this isn't definitively proven, the most commonly accepted answer as of now is a result of Asian fusion food restaurants and America's early on disdain for Japanese food.
Like I said, racism.
What I mean by this is, in the 1910s, a lot of Japanese immigrants were struggling to open authentic Japanese restaurants, specifically because Americans were not too fond of eating raw fish. And because of this, these Japanese entrepreneurs decided that their best next steps were to create Chinese food restaurants, tailoring the dishes to the American palate, specifically giving a sweet treat at the end of a meal.
Which
Hence
makes
why
perfect
the
sense.
American fortune cookie is sweet and the Japanese version is, well, not. I saved this entry for the end of the video because technically it's not fact. There is a lot of working theories about all of the specific origins, and there is not one definitive historical account.
Well, one thing about me is I'm a fortune cookie type of guy, and I'm also a trust me bro type of guy. So bro, I'm just gonna trust you with all the facts. Amazing video, man. All right, so with that now completed, we are going to anyways, with that out of the way, I want to hop on Roblox because y'all know I'm a Roblox type of guy. You get what I'm saying? So let me see. Cause I want to play that. I want to play that Pixel game again. Play. You gotta play Spelling Bee. No, I don't know how to spell. I don't want to play that game. I want to have fun. I want to have fun on Pixel Blade. You feel me? Like why can't I have fun on Pixel Blade? What the heck? Wait, hold up. What the heck? Oh, okay. Never mind. Just a misinput. All right. You think it's fun? I'm just bad at spelling, so that's my problem. I'm just terrible at spelling. But anyways, we're back on Pixel. Oh my gosh, we're on Pixel Blade, and they summarize this. Like at some point, I just gotta realize I don't need to speak, bro. But to summarize this game is like a roguelike in Roblox, where we go through the game, we can upgrade our weapons, and we're fighting different bosses. This is my Ninja Blade. As you can see, it's epic because I'm just an epic type of guy. All right, and then we're gonna play a little bit of this, and then we might hop into a different Roblox game. Hi Waka Pokey. TB, what are you doing, bro? TB, lock in. Why do you have a wooden sword? Lock in, TB. All right. So we need to beat this grasslands on heroic for us to wait. Didn't we already do that actually? No, we got blitzed. We need to beat this grasslands on heroic. All over your lips. So this is basically like a sit back and chill type of game until we get too serious. Shut up. You know, like. I'm a guy. We're just here for positive vibes, to be honest. I'm getting attacked. Oh, I got touched. Press Q to dodge. Honestly, like, I feel like everyone in chat would love this game. What type of damage? Let's do poison damage. I'm a poison type of guy. What type of guy do y'all think I am when it comes to games like this? Like, when it comes to like fighting games. Like what do y'all think like I'm at a dexterity, a strength, defense? Like what type of guy do y'all think I am? Trash. I hate to break it to you, but I am not a trash type of guy. The fact that you disrespect me like that is actually wicked. You're a trash type of guy. Okay, buddy. Think he's slick. I'll show him trash. No! I think he's just jealous that I'm honestly a top 10 Robloxian of all time. I think that's what it comes from. I think you might be a little jealous. So with that being the case, I think I'll have to let you slide, bro. I get you're jealous that I'm just really like that, and you're just not. I think that's where it comes from. Like I'm like that, you're not, and you're just a jelly belly. How did they touch me when I was away from them? Like, oh, they're touching me now. That's what I get for bragging. That's what I get for proving that I'm the best to ever do it. Now they're trying to touch me more. Want to get carried? You cannot carry me. I'm the best to do it. I really did my move into a mortar. Like, come on. That doesn't change the fact that I am still the best to ever do it. Okay, don't try to let that change your mind on how I am the best. Just because I got hold a little bit. People get hold all the time. Look at him dying. Dead man. Spear. Let's do spear capacity. Play Dead Cells. Hey, chat, what's Dead Cells? What is Dead Cells like? Roguelite, Metro, something. So it's something like this. It's something like this game, basically. Oh my goodness, yeah. Swing that thing in a circle. Swing that thing in a circle. Now, if you're wondering like, oh, Walker, this game looks so easy. It's not because the game is easy. It's because I'm the one who's playing it. I don't want y'all to get it misconstrued. Like, this game is a top 10 hardest game of all time. The way I carry myself and the way I maneuver the mouse and keyboard is just different. Just letting y'all know that. But I'm starting to realize, like, even it doesn't matter what I tell y'all because y'all are a jealous type of guy. Like, that's the type of guys y'all are. I really got stuck on a tree. Someone said I played it before and it was kind of easy. Yeah, okay, buddy. Top 10 hardest game on Roblox, but it's kind of easy. Okay, bud. Sure. No, we haven't watched Total Drama yet. Honestly, I'm trying to cruise until we can unlock the next area. Oh my goodness, like, you haven't seen anyone maneuver better than me like that. Like, that's some of the best maneuverability you'll ever see in this game. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Like, genuinely, like, I'm really like that, man. Ugh. What would y'all wait? Oh my gosh. Oh my, the game started lagging a little bit. What is happening? What would y'all rate Total Drama World Tour out of 10? What hit me? What touched me? They're hitting me with the mythical beams. What would y'all rate World Tour out of 10 though? To me, I think World Tour probably like a 6.5. Now I think Action was like a 5 or a 6. World Tour is a little bit better than Action. Total Drama OG though, it's like an 8. It's like an 8 or a 9. Like that was peak. Like an 8. World Tour is mid. Like, I think World Tour is mid for sure. I think like the first two seasons, they told you the reasons why people got voted off. People are really getting voted off, and we truly don't know the exact reason why. It's like they're speed running through why they're getting voted off. Life steal, or I'm gonna hold more spirits, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I think holding more spirits just makes me slightly faster, but life is speed, you know? Like, if you're not fast, then like, if you're not fast, are you gonna be bad? I don't know, man. Stupid mage. Yep, easy. You saw that? They didn't even know what was coming. They don't even know what was CU MMIing, bruh. They don't even know what CU MMIing, bruh. Spin the block on y'all. Oh, back shot. Oh, I'm so like that. Total Drama World Tour has singing in it. Low-key, doesn't that make it more mid since it has singing? I wanna be famous. Ah! I wanna be famous. I am a wanna be famous type of guy. What hit me? Reduce cooldown, deal enemies when they attack. Should we have, I think we should have rage spirits. I don't know what I think the rage spirits just increases more damage, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming it's gonna be something helpful. I wish there was a way you could skip through these first couple levels because of how easy they are, but I think that would just ruin the game and what it's going for in general. Like, look at him, bro. He's so weak. He's so weak. If I was a comedian, what would I say to make people laugh? I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't try to be a comedian. I wouldn't dare hold myself like that. I know better. I'm not a comedian type of guy. He really hit. Man, he didn't hit me, bro. Fake news. Fake news. He hit me? Fake news. He's dead now. That's what you get for hoeing me. All those fake hits. I'm not going for it. If you don't one-tap him, normally I would one-tap him, but I just didn't feel like doing it today. Okay, we need to be a little bit serious this time around. Last time I took this as like a little joke, and I was getting torched. So let's take this mage out, because the mages are a problem now. Like, they weren't a problem before, but now they start to become a problem because their things start to home. They have homing missiles, like. There we go. Now we can fly through those, level up. What can we increase? Lifesteal, we might as well do lifesteal. Gang lock in, bro. When have I ever not been locked? I am locked in. I am the lock. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. Okay, so now these guys are gonna try to touch us. But if we just go through them like that, they can't let a finger on us. Can't lay a finger on me, buddy. Yep. Now let's get that frost damage in. Frost damage. Take that mage out. Take that mage out. Oh yeah. What is y'all favorite Roblox game like of all time? Like, or what y'all say y'all put the most? What Roblox game y'all put the most time into? Oh, this is kind of awkward. It's banned. How is it? What game were you playing for it to get banned? Like, what were you playing, bro? What could you have possibly been playing? Bookhaven, still a femboy. Okay, still a femboy. How could I ignore such peak? Brick bronze. Oh yeah, that was banned too, right? I like brick bronze, but I think it got blicked by Nintendo, or who blicked brick bronze? Yeah, let's just. Oh my, we're so fast. Low-key, having all this speed just makes this game so much easier, man. What touched me? I don't even think a real person touched me, bro. I think I just got hoed. Like, that wasn't even a real body who touched me, man. Let's just apply those. Yep. Finish you. And then let's finish you off. Get finished. Oh yeah. I haven't leveled up in a minute, bro. Give me a level up. Nintendo sniped it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, get you out of here. Okay, so now all the problem children are out. Now I can actually maneuver and have a good time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm a threat. I'm a problem. I'm a body catcher. No! Body catcher, professional booty snatcher. That's how I get down. Are you still alive? Okay, level me up, baby. Level me up. Health boost. I guess I'll get a health boost. You should play Pokemon. It's kind of fun if you're patient, bro. He's acting like I don't know what Pokemon is. Bro said, yeah, you should play Pokemon, man. It's fun if you take your time. Like, man, I am a Pokemoner. I'm a certified Pokemoner, man. That's hilarious. I actually did want to give Pokemon a shot on the channel. I wanted to play a fan game. I just have no clue how I want to go through with it. But it has been like an idea of mine because some of the fan games I heard like plots are kind of crazy. Pokemon cards? Oh yeah, I have a couple of binders. Because I'm so fast, like they can't touch me like how they used to, bro. That's why they say speed is key. Like if I just go, like, but they moving. Like look at how they chase me, bro. Out of here. Okay, so now the problem children are gone. Strafe, 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 strafe. Okay, let's hit you all with these. He really got me with an arrow. An arrow with frozen damage? Yeah, you're a problem. You're sick. Okay, they're both out of here. I didn't level up from that. No way I didn't level up from that. Look at my XP bar down there. Look at how much I need just to level up. Like, come on. Hold on. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we're still not at the boss room yet. I did not want to attack them. I want to attack the guys who chased me. Let's just circle around and start doing damage to y'all. I think I attacked someone I did not want to attack. Yes, get y'all out of here, man. Y'all are a problem. In fact, that mage, get them out. Get this mage out. How are you still alive? Okay. Here we go. Level up. Poison damage. Spirit capacity. I don't think the spirit capacity is gonna do much. I think I have enough spirits. Waka, can you twerk your bubble butt with maximum efficiency? I'm not really a bubble butt twerking type of guy. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I don't know what I'm gonna let you know, bro. I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know what I was gonna say. Dun 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 dun. Let's go, Poison. Okay, let's see if we can beat this boss. If we don't beat this boss this time around, we're gonna hop off this game. We're gonna hop on something else because it takes what? It takes 20 minutes to get here. Look at that frozen damage. Yeah. Because we're so fast, we're able to just dodge with maximum efficiency. He hit. Chad, was he anywhere near me? Be honest. Be honest. Was he anywhere near me? Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. Be for real. Oh my goodness. All right. I gotta play it ultra cautious. Apparently he has range. Okay, he's nowhere near me. He should not be able to hit me. Okay. And I didn't hit him. He hit me again. All right. this man got super range, and now I can't move fast at all. Man got ultra range on his back. Now he's about to start summoning his posse, and they're what's gonna get me. Man. Okay. As soon as he gets to half health, he starts summoning help. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now look, he's about to summon help now. He's about to summon help. Trust. And they're what's gonna kill me. Because he's honestly not that bad himself. Here he goes. Look at him. Now he has a crew. And that crew is annoying. Because it makes it impossible to get near him. Oh my goodness. Like, where's that caca coming from? And look at the mages, bro. Like, they're camping his body so I can't get near him. But they do give me some spirits or whatever this is called. They do give me spirits, I'll give him that. But he just spawns more in immediately. There we go. I didn't touch him, but I got some of the spirits, some of the goons out the way. W goons. No, I came home. Ooh, I got lucky. I got really lucky right there. Okay, let me run. I need to get my stamina up. Let me run around. Okay, I think I have enough stamina. Okay. I didn't land a single hit on him. And he summoned more. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You're weak. You have no bodies. You have no aura. You don't fight your own battles. You stink. I miss. Fight your own battles, buddy. Like, he has 3 mages just cruising with him. You can't tell me he's not weak. Okay. We almost got this though. We almost got this. He's spawning more. Oh my goodness. He's almost out of here, Hill. He's almost out. But look at those people on his body. Let me try to take some of them out. Actually, I can't. He's too close. They got me! Oh, be so for real. Okay, and now I'm moving as slow as I'll get out, bro. This is so weak. He is so weak. Okay, I got some of them out the way. He spawned more immediately. This is so whack. I got 3 of them chasing me right now. This is so whack. Okay. Let me try to... Got y'all. Let me get y'all. Okay, now I can move. Now I can move around. I think I can... I'm almost ready to finish him. I'm waiting for him to swing 2 times again. 1, 2. Okay. I'm missing him right on their body. And this guy is weak. Hey, chat, do y'all respect him? Be honest, y'all respect him? I don't respect this game at all. Easy, easy claps. You're not respected. You're not respected over here, buddy. Just hiding behind your people. Man, get me out of here. Best to ever do it. Hold up. Hold on. Okay. I'm really a dub getter though. Ooh, a godly chest? Unlock a godly chest if you beat nightmare mode? Oh, I got the ancient sands. Okay, we're definitely gonna touch the ancient sands. But before we touch the ancient sands, let's look at these chests. Ooh, ooh. Hold up, we got a couple of bangers on us. Coins, don't care about coins. Steel sword, don't care about steel sword. We don't care about the tomb hammer. Iron armor, we do care about that. We do care about that. Okay, let's open this gold chest. Give me something epic, no games. Give me something epic, no games. Chainmail, give me something epic. 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 You know what? I'm a frostblade type of guy. Oh, we got iron armor. Okay. So far we're doing all right. So far we're doing all right. Gold. Chainmail, blood sickle. I mean, that's cool. Only one though. Iron armor. Okay, nothing epic. What percentage do I have in epic? I have 2.9% of epic, which means I really should get an epic thing every single time, right? Right, that's how that works. So I should really be guaranteed an epic. 0.4 legendary. I should have pulled a legendary by now. Come on. Steel sword, leather sword. Dinner blade. I mean, that's only a common weapon and a crusher. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hoed. Okay, what is this? 30% epic. Okay, we're getting something epic, guys. Okay, we're gonna get something epic. If we got 30% coins, iron. Okay, frostblade. Okay. So, where's my epic thing at? Where, epic, gold armor, baby. There we go. Man, it was only a matter of time. Come on, give it to me. Gold, frostblade, okay. Tomb, okay. Iron armor, okay. Gold armor, baby. Wait, what? There we go! Incested blade! Yes! W incest in the chat. Legendary weapon right there, man. Legendary weapon. Only a 3% chance. There we go. Yeah, let's open some more loot. Let's finish this. It don't even matter, bro. It don't even matter, bro. I got incest blade. Nightmare blade. I mean, that looked cool. And I know incest blade though. Look at that, boy. Ooh wee. 48 damage. Got 17% crit. Now great. Now right now it's not the oh, is it better than my blade right now? Nah, because I have an ability with my blade right now, but it's close. Well, let's try. We can upgrade this nightmare blade. Let's see which one do we like better. Nightmare blade. Blind. Flash makes them stunned in their radius. Okay, that's kind of cool. But let's work on this gold armor real quick. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna upgrade this. Boom. What's better? Okay, it looks like the gold is better equipped. We're not ignoring that. Ignoring what? But what happened? What happened? What are you talking about? What, did I do something? Did I do something? In front of my cereal. Wait, what happened? Bro, I need to pull one more. I need to pull one more incest so I can upgrade this blade, because I think it's gonna clear the ninja blade once it's upgraded. But it's not clearing it yet. What would y'all rate Pixel Blade out of 10, guys? What would y'all rate Pixel Blade out of 10? Oh my gosh. 9.5, 8, 7.5, 8.5. Okay, good ratings. Love to see it. It's infested? Oh, really? In front of your parents? Wait, what? Bro, I swear it's not on purpose. Okay, it might it kinda might be on purpose, maybe. I don't know. In front of my kidnapped children. Okay, buddy. Let's go to the ancient sands. Let's run it up here. Let's run it up here at the ancient sands. And then we're gonna do one run here, and then we're gonna hop off. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh my goodness. Hold up. I'm just keeping up with the Ravens game. I'm just curious on how this is about to end. It looks like they're gonna lose though. But like they choking this game away. Oh yeah, I can pair. I forgot. Oh my! Came out with a crossbow immediately, and those traps on the ground? They got traps now? Okay, no. So now we're messing with these things are gonna be a problem. A desert archer, they different. Desert archers are different. All right, we're gonna have to lock in. I'm gonna need a spear. I'm gonna need to increase my spear capacity. Ooh. Need to take you out quick. No one else is really a problem, but him having 2 weapons is nasty. Okay, let me see. Okay. Necromancer? What the? Snipers! Since when do skeletons hold guns? They summon suicide bombers. That's ridiculous. Okay, that's just ridiculous, man. Okay, nah. Let me get the sniper out of here. No. Get out of here, dog. Not worried about no sniper. They not sniping nothing but dick. Femboys or tomboys? I'm more of a tomboy type of guy. Okay, let's go. Easy kill. Oh, whoa. I dove right into the fire. Let's take this. Come on, take the goblin out. Boom. Yeah. Easy. 6 seconds left. They look like they got 1 play left. And they gotta go 30 yards. I guess we do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hating the rolls I'm getting right now. Oh my! I didn't even want to attack y'all. I need to get him out this way. That archer is dangerous. The archer is the most dangerous thing here. Oh my god! Stop running! I don't want to attack him. No, stop it! Y'all are holding me. Thank you. As long as he's gone, I can do this. As long as he's gone, this is easy. They lost. Dang, they really do suck. Well, it is what it is. Oh, I'm going to the boss now. I kind of like the. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Okay, this is cool. All right. All right, trying to shake some fear into my heart. You can't shake this dude. Talk to me.
Sand, take me to the afterlife.
Okay, so we have the Alaskan bullworm. And he's a spitter. What's your close range attack look like? Oh my! What the? Oh, so you sling that thing around. Okay. Okay, what are you about to do now? How am I supposed to hit you? Like... Okay. He wiggles that thing. He drops down, then he wiggles that thing. Now can I attack you? No. Okay, so if you touch him, he also poisons you. So my question is, I couldn't even touch him right there. Okay, so he's invincible. How do I attack him? Do I just attack him like that, like after he slams down and gets back up? Why can't I never have a gun? Like, why can't I have an archer? Yeah, slam down. What? No, slam down! Now wiggle that thing around. Yep, wiggle that thing around. It travels with me? Okay. Wiggle that thing, wiggle that thing. Yep, wiggle that thing. I don't care. Kill me. Psych! No! Stop! The fact that it defaults to like where you're at. And he's diving. Alright. Alright, well, let's look for a red circle. He hit. How did he still hit me? I didn't get out of there? I actually didn't get out of there? Sorry, is this worm just invincible? Pinpoint accuracy. Doesn't miss a shot. Here he goes again. Here he goes again. And then he immediately gets a... Like, I'm using up all my stamina on him. Bro, slam that deal on the ground so I can attack. Oh, he was right in my face. Mouth to mouth with that thing. He tried to eat me. Okay. There we go. You about to spit too? No! He's broken. Yeah, no, I give up. That's a broken dude right there. That's a broken dude right there. Leave that alone. Leave that completely alone. Overpowered self. Over here spitting, tooting, and fruiting on me. Spitting, tooting, and fruiting. Huh. Spitting, tooting, and fruiting. Huh. I didn't get a single chest either. I did all that. I didn't get a single chest. I let him spit, toot, and fruit all over me, man. Like... That's unfortunate. Can't you get a teammate? I could. Yeah, I could. I could do multiplayer. Should I run a single multiplayer? You know what? Let's run a single multiplayer. Let's run a single multiplayer thing. I think we can. Let's see. What is this? Minimum level. Wait, I don't. Friends only. Off. Create team. I'm level 15. Wait, no, let me leave team. Minimum level of 10, I guess. Now we can create team. Let's see if anyone joins. Unk sweating, bro. I have to lock in, bro. Like, I'm gonna give like 20 seconds if no one is like able to join. then I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna just call it a quits on this game. So 20 seconds. This is unfortunate. Unfortunate set of events. Okay, so no one's able to join. All right, so we're just gonna hop off. We're gonna hop off Pixel Blade then. Let me close that boy out. Come on, close it. There we go. There we go. Let me see something real quick. I need to open this up. We're gonna probably look at some more AI, some AI trailers. We're gonna see how the trailers are gonna treat us. Talk to him. Okay, hold on. You gotta play Brick Bronze. Maybe one day. Is it even still available though? Is Brick Bronze still even available? Not exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't think it was still available in the first place. Hold up. I'm just looking at something. Where's this at? Where's it at? Oh wow. Oh wow, that's crazy. I just saw. Never mind. How many of y'all watch football? How many football watchers do I have? I don't got people who watch football in here. Well, then y'all wouldn't really understand. TB, you're just one person, bro. Well, that sucks. Regardless. Regardless, just know my team got hoed. Just know my team got hoed. Okay. No, our team, bro. TB, relax. Relax, bro. Okay. Let's get back to the plot. We're gonna get to the AI. Your team is Florida A&M. Oh, that's unfortunate. Florida. My fault. My fault. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that at all. Okay, I kind of meant it. Cursed Sora 2 AI Disney trailers.
What even is this?
Money, like life, changing money.
$700,000.
Then you could disappear, start over.
Oh! Oh, okay, so we're starting different.
Deal.
I love you.
Love you more.
Go, get the bag!
We're
not letting them take this! Hold on!
From Disney and Pixar, Cartel.
Roger, you're sweet, but we're just friends, okay?
Yeah, sure. She said I was just a friend.
So, lift harder. Prove her wrong.
Lift harder and prove her wrong. How does that, how is that going to help you in your situation? Lift harder. Lift harder. Okay.
Hey, Lila.
You look different.
Ready to go?
Always.
Were they like kissing and someone in the background was clapping like cheering him on? That's what that was, right? Like that was someone in the back cheering like, hey, you go boy, right? What is going happen?
Sometimes revenge is living your best life.
All he did was get rejected. Why is it revenge? That's not what revenge is.
Care to try your first cream pie, Mr. Hart? Right now. In class.
In class? What is happening? Yo, they are teetering on the edge right now. They are teetering. They are teetering. Just let you know, what type of AI animations do people be making on their own time without posting? These are just the ones that are getting posted. These are just the ones we can see. What are people making in their own time in their dark rooms, 12 a.m. with their toes out?
When Jamal clocked in at the Roost,
I told myself, if this fryer gonna run, I'm gonna make it sing.
he found rhythm in every sizzle.
Yo, this bird perfect. What's in that rub?
He's a black man who makes chicken, and he found a rhythm with every sizzle. Yeah,
A little love, a little cayenne.
But heat brings pressure.
You want chicken or chaos, Trey? Because only one fits in this box.
This summer.
You?
Here?
One room?
No way.
We'll be downstairs at the pool. Have fun together.
Two
Brother and
opposite
sister?
teams.
Who are they? That is not their parents. Are they both adopted?
Have fun together.
That is not their parents. Why are you looking at like? Go on. I'm still watching. You have nothing to worry about.
Two opposite teams. One very small room and zero personal space until they discover.
It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Weird, right?
That family can surprise you.
This is going to be better than Mahmoud's cucumber.
What is going on?
Why does it taste different?
No way she was cucumbering the meat curtain, bruh. No way.
Cucumber.
Oh my gosh.
Coming soon.
You're early. Again.
Goodness.
Figured I'd score points with my favorite sister-in-law.
Point.
I almost cheered for him. I was almost saying, okay, bro, I see you. I almost cheered. I almost gave him a high five.
You still owe me for last Thanksgiving. Next time, show up when I tell you to. I'll make sure you actually get those points.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Efe from Golden Customer Solutions.
Uh-huh. What do you want?
Only to make your day better than you imagined.
You always sound this optimistic.
Someone has to, right?
Disney Pixar presents a story about big promises and even bigger hearts.
Nigerian. They didn't even care to put like thought into the title. Just Nigerian. Here you go.
I can't believe what we can do.
Is that a waterfall?
Is this
with a shiny
Epstein
dome
Island?
on top?
Oh my
Welcome to my not so ordinary getaway.
It's Epstein.
Come join the fun. Whoa.
We all saw that one coming.
Here, the brightest minds share their secrets and sometimes learn new ones from small visitors.
What's that closing statement?
This spring,
We made it. Mars.
Disney and Pixar take you beyond the Red Planet.
Oh, okay,
They
this
are
actually,
really
I can
friendly.
get behind this.
You have no idea.
You weren't supposed to see this.
I can get behind.
What are you
sus
doing to
aliens.
it?
Love can change worlds.
If we can escape.
Why are they
What even
sus?
is-
Wait, why are they sus?
Love can change worlds.
If we can escape.
I'm so confused why it's called Sus Island.
Whoa.
Is that?
A girl in the water?
Look out, boys. I'm wet.
She just talked.
And made a joke.
A very wet joke.
You humans get funnier the closer I get to shore.
Big wave. Brace.
This is the best part.
Dirty little
Dirty little what? Dirty little what?
big wave.
I don't even know what this says. What does it say? What is it? This doesn't even say little. Is it just called Dirty
Brace.
Little?
This is the best part.
Dirty little.
Whatever left these tracks, it's close.
Folks, if this is real, we're about to meet a legend.
It's not just a legend, it's a living species, and it's called a dildo.
Catchiest name.
Like, they had no reason to call it that. Why is it called like, because it's green? So it's like a dill pickle because it's
From the studio that brought you heart and humor comes the story of a tiny bean with a giant dream.
I'm gonna play for the whole market and no one's gonna stop me.
You're a small kid, but you've got flavor.
This summer.
Are we watching Flick the Bean? Are we coming together as a happy family and watching Flick the Bean? Anybody want to consume Flick the Bean with me?
I always dreamed of finding love. Maybe here in Thailand.
You have kind eyes, Mr. Paul.
And you have the smile
I've always think about finding love in Thailand. It's definitely going to be a lady boy thing.
of an angel.
From Disney and Pixar.
There's something I should tell you.
High
Wait,
surprise.
you're a what?
A lady boy.
We're just chilling, you know?
From Pixar Animation Studios.
Here you go. That's not how this works.
In a neighborhood where everyone just gets by, comes a story about...
In the city of Laverne, Tennessee, 6 officers keep the peace
No.
until one new recruit brings a little extra shine to the force. They'll learn that
we all remember. She's sitting on his lap. There's 2 of them. Wait, they multiply. We all remember this one now. We all remember this one.
teamwork takes more than polish. This fall, friendship is the strongest badge of all.
What was it called?
Again.
Lord, not again.
Battery low. Man, who keeping a bird in the ceiling? Hang in there, little bird.
Just keeping a bird in the that wasn't even like put together at all though.
What's this? Hey, bud, need anything from the store? Everything okay?
Yep, totally great. Just studying.
This winter, discover what happens when curiosity.
No, let me see more.
Oh, sorry. Totally my fault.
Don't worry about it. Seems to be my week for surprises.
One woman finds love in 6 different outfits.
We all
Found love in 6 different outfits. At least she's finding love over and over again. Like honestly, like shouts to her, but like some people can't find love once and she's finding it 6 in 6 different outfits. Like that's impressive.
care about her, man. She's incredible.
And somehow,
Rent's late again. I'm running out of options.
Until she met Phil.
You look like someone who could use a little champagne.
Oh, sugar daddy.
A little hope.
I'm not exactly your usual crowd.
Good. My crowd.
Ah, was so close. Sugar daddy, gold digger, same thing, bro.
You looking for something sweet, huh?
Oh, yeah?
Oh no.
Kid, stick with me. I'll show you a good time.
Then what are you waiting for, sugar?
Woo! Fill me up!
Feels amazing.
Sure it
In a
does.
bar where first
Fill me up!
Feels amazing.
Oh.
in a bar where
Good.
first impressions
Goodness gracious.
matter. One guy thinks he's found perfection
Hi there.
Oh, hi there.
until she turns around.
Hit it from behind. I'm still dolphin diving personally. I'm still dolphin diving.
This summer, get ready to hit it. This holiday season, one man is on a mission to find the right woman.
You are perfect.
Get in.
Seriously.
Cruising.
Why did they say get in when they were the one outside the car? They were the one on the outside. Why is it called? Why did they say get in? Like, come on, man. You gotta lock in.
Girl, you lost or something? She don't roll with us. Look at that scarf.
Y'all chill. Little Miss Country just passing
She
through.
ain't passing quick enough.
Mind if I cut in?
Coming this fall, Captain Saberho.
I didn't know what it was about to be. That's hilarious.
I never believed in love at first sight until now.
Hello? Hello?
Guess the badge can't stop my heart from crossing the line.
His heart, he's crossing the line. Like, he doesn't want to love you. He thinks loving you is crossing the line, and you're going for that? Come on.
Then let's run. Coming this summer, Torta Patrol.
Did that say Torta Patrol?
In In a place where every new beginning is celebrated.
One little pill is here for the endings.
You want timing? I've got time.
From the creators of Little Dose, Big Heart,
Like,
Plan B.
that doesn't make sense for him to be there when the baby is born. That's stupid. Like, you're gonna kill the baby once it's out?
Hey, everything okay?
Yeah, totally. You're smiling too much to be totally.
Friday's gonna be great, right?
Or tonight could be better.
Oh boy.
Nobody has to know. That's the problem. Sneaky link. In the little seaside town of Stillwater Bay,
What are you guys doing?
tradition gets a little messy.
Yuck. Like, this gotta just be a fetish, bro. Like, a lot of this is just fetish, bro. A whole bunch of
From Disney and Pixar comes
the
a story
biscuit. Like, all this is just fetish work, man.
about finding sweetness.
You guys are ridiculous.
From Disney and Pixar.
Lil
6ix9ine
Pump.
colors in my head.
6ix9ine. I said Lil Pump. I said Lil Pump. Just because I did that, I have to hold on.
Rhymes in
Finding
You
sweetness.
guys are ridiculous.
I didn't see the chain on him, bro. I just saw the hair, dog. Man, hold on. Can't believe I said Lil Pump. Hold up.
From Disney and Pixar.
Name 6ix9ine colors in my head. Rhymes in my heart.
He had the world in his hands.
Rhymes in my heart.
cops, man. I had to do what's right, even if it makes me wrong to you.
This summer, loyalty
I gotta do what's right, even if it makes me wrong. 6ix9ine stitched. What?
remix. From Disney and Pixar, meet the 7 remarkable women who keep his world turning.
Dinner's ready.
Blueprints
Is this his wives? They all keep me busy.
7 spouses.
Okay, man.
Sam, nobody could choke a chicken like him.
You're the champion, kid,
but the world, they'll squeeze back.
No way he has a stadium full of people to see him choke a chicken, dog.
Welcome to the big league, farm boy.
In a city that tastes the same every morning.
What is that?
It's, special.
One chef dares to be different.
Like, you didn't even eat it right.
You don't have to eat it.
I want to.
That's incredible.
Wait, really?
Best waffle I've ever had.
Told you it was special.
Yeah.
Some people like almonds. She devours them. But her favorite part?
Like, this is fetish content. 100% fetish. Like, this is 100. You can't convince me otherwise.
The milk.
The Nut Gobbler. Coming soon.
In our neighborhood, everybody's got a nickname. This here's Mike Hunt, muscle like a freight train. Ben DeHover talks his way out of anything. Harry Cox never met a plate he didn't finish.
You really ought to trim that thing, Marissa. It's out of control.
No, crabs.
To us, it's home.
Best home ever, and we're not moving. We have plans, big plans.
Then let's show them.
Bush crabs. Oh, my. Yo, me, Kenya, bro. Y'all can take this idea.
Bush and a bunch of crabs.
Feels like the sky's bigger than the whole world.
When you dream that wide, son, there's no telling how far you'll go.
Fields
From
of
Pixel
Sky.
Wind Animation.
What does that even mean?
What color is your Bugatti, Brokey? What color is your Bugatti, Brokey? Still no Bugatti? What color is your Bugatti, Brokey?
What is this gonna be called though? The Tates? Bold? That's a weak title, bruh.
Bold. Coming this summer.
That's a weak title.
Can't see those files. Not now, not ever.
Someone's about to leak them. We have 10 minutes.
My name is in every page. If it gets out, I'm finished.
Then we better move.
You really think you can
Presidential. I thought it was gonna be like presidential crisis or something like that.
outrun the...
Wake up now and go to the principal's office now.
You're expelled.
Mango,
What?
mustard, 6767.
Guys, look! The 67 kid is going to destroy the school!
Destroying the school.
Ready?
Let's do it.
From the creators of Slice of Heart.
You butter both sides. That's how you get the crunch.
You're a natural, Leo.
Comes a new hero in the kitchen. Grilled with love. Only in theaters.
They call him Florida Man.
Woo, watch this, y'all.
Didn't think that
I think this could be
He's not a
interesting.
hero. He's not a villain. He's just doing
I think
his thing.
this is an interesting concept.
This summer, Disney and Pixar invite you to a party you won't forget. He's got
What the hell type of party is this?
He's got heart, and he's got a bear head.
The dancing bear. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know, some people would like invite a male stripper. Some people want to invite a male stripper with a bear head. Whatever gets your rocks off, I guess. Whatever makes you want to touch the bean.
The dancing bear.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It didn't mean anything.
It's okay, because your sister is better than you.
What?
Cheating. A Disney and Pixar film.
Hey, hi. I saw you here, and I was wondering if maybe you'd
She's
want
not interested.
Marcy!
Come on, snack time's.
That's not what I thought was about to happen, dog. The fridge that protects the snack. Goodness gracious.
Over the fridge that protects the snack.
All right, y'all. Halloween haul looks heavy.
He's just taking it?
That's our candy!
Borrowing. Big difference.
Who even is this guy?
Yeah, what
Name's
is
Big
happening?
Randy, and I'm gonna take some candy.
That's...
Get him away from those kids! Get him away from those kids! Oh, nah, dog. Yo, please move him, bruh. Please move him. You know, some people might be confused. They might not understand why I don't want him around the kids. They might not understand why I don't want him around the kids. And I promise you I have a good reason. So like I was trying to say, keep that man away from those kids. For all of us, for all of our sake, keep him away.
So do you like ride elephants to school?
Uh-huh.
I actually love tikka masala. It's like your national dish, right?
Maybe I should just marry a plate of samosas.
You must feel right at home, little lady.
Yeehaw.
For a sandwich? We're not gonna survive the week! Then we'll fight back!
How you gonna fight back?
Meet your worst customer.
This summer, join
Fighting
Jamal and
price.
his trusty wallet.
Honestly, no, that also could work. I could see that being a concept.
I don't like the juice.
We've seen this. I think we've seen that. We've seen that before. Something like that.
Dennis?
I'm sorry. I gotta do this.
From Disney and Pixar.
Oh, she's even prettier in person.
A dad with responsibilities.
He just left?
A car with a mind of her own.
Oh, you're alive?
My problem is they make all these people in these animations look like children too, dog. Like, what are we doing?
Yep, and I shine bright.
From the studio that lit up your imagination
Hang on, partner.
comes a story about finding your light.
Like, why can't he? I wouldn't be mad at this if he was grown. Like, I would be side-eyeing, but I would not be mad at this as grown. But why are they having to be a kid?
Together.
No matter where.
Fleshlight.
Space? Check. Running the country?
Piece of cake.
Serving coffee?
Johnny Sins?
Saving the day? Stealing hearts?
Is
All in
this
a
Johnny
day's work.
Sins? Oh, he does need a movie though, don't he?
I just try to be me. From
He
the
does
studio
need a
that brought you
movie.
Your favorite adventures? Johnny Sins. He can do it all.
One more step. No turning back.
Twitch, let me repeat what he says, just like in case y'all didn't understand. Nerds! Nerds! So if y'all didn't hear it the first time, all right. Or he was like nick her, like, you know what I'm saying, like nick her, like with she got nicked by like like little plants that have a little spice on them. She got nicked, like, and say they asked her like what happened to her. He's like, oh, the plant nicked her. You know what I'm saying? So just lock in, bro. Lock in. I just don't want y'all to get the wrong. I don't want y'all to get the wrong impression. You know what I mean? Big D, Randy. D. Big D? But why does it have to be big? Why can't it be like a, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we have an average size D? I don't know. I don't know why. That's... Bro is talking about nothing, and I'm talking about bro right there. Talking about absolutely nothing. Bro right there talking about absolutely nothing, dog. Like, relax. Just straight blabbering. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Against you! Like... Big Randy, big get your hand in my hand out of your face. But you're gonna get ran into by big D. Okay. Don't worry, guys. We got more AI. Don't think it's over now. We're not done yet.
Honey, tea's ready.
She took my scarf again. It was on the hanger. That's public property.
Public. This is a house, not a democracy.
Can someone pass the rice before it becomes history?
Ladies, it's just dinner. Let go of the pillow.
Let go.
I'm outnumbered 7-1 and
Literally the exact same thing. Like, holy.
loving it.
That makes one of us.
Man and 7 wives.
Allahu Akbar! Captain, move aside. I can fly this plane.
Sir, you're a passenger.
A passenger with a manual and a rifle.
With
Let
a
me in.
manual
That's not reassuring.
Land or argue.
710. What's happening on 710? What's happening on 710? What is this movie gonna be about? Washington D.C. We got a trilogy, 710, 812, 710, and the other one. I forgot about 812.
We're taking off. Smoothly, please.
Smooth as for birds. I was born to soar. Allahu Akbar!
This summer, Disney and Pixar invite you to meet a toilet that talks.
Name Skippy.
Like, that's so... He says skibbity.
Flush with personality.
Whoa. Befriending your toilet. Like, the toilet being an inanimate object and knowing that you have to sit in on that thing with your booty spread and poo. Like, that's... And they just staring at you. They staring at your back as you, oh my, or like when you're peeing, you're standing up and peeing and it's staring at your dingle, like.
And a kid who's about to discover friendship can spring up in the most unexpected places.
Hang on tight. We're flying over a fountain.
Need a lift?
Thanks. I don't have any cash, but I can repay you another way.
Okay.
From Disney and Pixar.
Ready to lose?
Pretty sure I already did.
With a twist. Coming next summer.
I want to know, is this AI doing the moan acting too? Like, what was the script to get the AI to moan? What did they tell the AI to do, bro? What was the script?
From Disney and Pixar.
Hey there, little buddies. Want to try a Happy Pop?
I don't know, Wyatt. Mom says don't take candy from strangers.
Yeah.
Mom
But he
does say
doesn't
that.
seem that strange.
This fall, Disney and Pixar
But he doesn't seem that strange.
invite you to meet visitors from
Area
the
51?
stars
They just stepped off the ship like they own the place.
who came looking for
If
peace.
humans know what we really are, they'll never accept us.
Gay? Why are they gay? Like, it's the second time, but why are they gay? Like what?
My name's Kaya. I make movies from my living room.
You're the director and the lead?
And the writer.
Oh, okay. So she's a YouTuber, and she's just calling YouTube like movies. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I know that, bro. Like,
I make movies.
See, like they have the little thing. Yeah, she makes short films.
You're the director and the lead.
Yeah, she in this is Premiere Pro right here. She all in Premiere. Yeah. I want to know what's happening on this cam.
And the writer, editor, craft service, basically chief chaos officer.
Scene 8, take 1, action.
Every week, a new story. Every time, a new co-star. Same house, same bratty sis behind.
Okay, that's not terrible. That's not a terrible concept. You know, just the life of a YouTuber.
And the camera.
You realize that's basically sugar in a circle, right?
Your blood pressure's in the red zone, Pete. It's time to change.
Change, yeah, okay.
What is this one called? Overweight. Okay. Over 8. Wait, that's definitely says wait. I really just ignored the W. Wow. Oh my goodness, I'm cooked. Wow, that was bad. That was very. Let's skip it. I'm gonna cut that out.
6 months ago, a boy captured the world's heart with a single sketch.
Master, the world waits.
How long have I been dreaming?
Wait, hold up. What was? Hold on. Wait.
My name's Kaya. I make movies from my living room.
You're the director and the lead.
And the writer, editor, craft.
It is Cooking with Kaya, but she's not black. I'm so confused.
Service.
6 months ago, a boy captured the world's heart with a single sketch.
Master, the world waits.
How long have I been dreaming?
What
Now
is
he's
this
awake, and his vision is about to ignite a war
sci-fi Painter 2? So what? Painter and what? He took over the world. Painter 2, he survived for 300 years for all the sci-fi necessityism? Yeah, okay.
If we don't reach him, this war ends everything.
From Disney and Pixar, meet Zero.
Is that Logan
Which one
Ball?
is the plus sign again?
Dude, he doesn't even know.
He
That's
doesn't
XTC.
test high on anything.
Forget them, man. You're better than they think.
I pressed soda and it gave me soup.
But when the world tells him he can't,
I'm gonna prove I'm worth more than a number. There you go. Chain's back on.
Your bills again? We can handle it. Right, Dad?
you owe the Finns with interest.
Just give me a little more time.
Time's a luxury, pal.
We could find a way, together.
Everyone deserves a merry...
My brain isn't working. That was kind of obvious. I should have been locked.
Christmas. I thought the next hand would fix everything.
Dad,
Gambling?
we just want you
Gambler?
back.
Me too. From
Therapy?
Disney and Pixar. I'm not betting on luck
yes,
anymore.
I got one right.
I'm betting on us.
I'm
Gambler.
betting on us.
Coming next summer.
I don't want you to bet on us. All you do is take L's, bro. Don't bet on us at all. You gonna put us into a. I had a train of thought, guys, but I have to show y'all what destroyed my train of thought. Are y'all prepared? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Hold up. Okay. This is the last one we're doing.
Last night, my mom got angry and smashed my phone.
Damn, that's tough, man.
Yeah, so I got angry too and smashed her back.
Dude,
All
what?
right. Yeah, it's about Smasher. It's about time we were done with
Disney
this.
and Pixar step into the ring for the most unexpected bout of the year. One rising star.
Tonight, I'm proving I'm unbeatable.
One retired legend.
Don't think the chair slows me down, kid.
And one fight you'll
Fighter,
never forget.
That's
W
From
movie.
Disney and Pixar.
What's this?
Jalen.
Meet Jalen. No one's sure why.
Did Jalen just bust in the middle of a bark? Did Jalen just bust in a...
But when a girl even says hello,
You really blow the bell every time someone talks to you? I don't even like salt.
he blasts a cloud of salty powder.
Short fuse. This is ridiculously stupid.
And yeah, people notice.
Please, don't.
That's
Only in
very
theaters.
stupid.
Early shift again, Sister Clara?
Always, Father. You light up out there, girl. Why hide it? If anyone knew, I'd be finished. Maybe they'd see the real you.
We are more than one.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Real life, bro. They are not going for Sister Clara, man. They are not. She would be shunned out the church, bro. Keep it a secret, sister.
Clara, don't be afraid of that.
What if the world isn't ready?
Hey, Chinese kid, solve this equation.
9x squared plus 22x plus 53.
He really hit a brain blast. He smirked, hit a brain blast, and now he's about to hit Fortnite calculator. Oh, good luck, buddy.
I said I'd quit, but it's not that easy.
Again?
You promise.
I'm trying. Maybe.
Why is XQC talking to a random little black girl?
Failing counts too. Hi, I'm still a smoker. Ow, it's in my hair.
Every step counts, kid.
Maybe I can be better, even when the craving's loud. For the first time.
Smoker, okay. Hey, what's up, Yo-Yo with the raid? Sup, Yo-Yo? How you doing? Mr. ADHD himself, man. I hope you had a great stream, Yo-Yo. Yeah, I hope you can't stay in the chat too long though. You might start tweaking once you get off schedule. Make sure you're on schedule, man. Yo-Yo hates you, man. He hates me until you know it's yeah. You know we don't have to get into that. We don't gotta get into that. Shout out Yo-Yo 808 with the beats. Yo-Yo, when you dropping a song? So you got 808 in your name. When you gonna drop? At least produce something. Drop something with production value. Like, I'm just saying. 808, but not a single song to your name. Not a single beat to your name. I saw you do a little bit of battle rapping and some battle raps. I saw that. That's not good enough. But you know, some people just not gonna be locked. And it sounds like you're not Mr. Lock. When you dropping your male underwear brand, I'm not doing that because I consider everyone. I'm doing male, female, and non-binary. What are you, a bigot, Yo-Yo? Why would I do male only? Like, look at this. That's y'all guy. That's y'all boy. Seriously, that's y'all guy right there. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Yo-Yo 808 bigot. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Lock in, Yo-Yo. In fact, you need to add some reflection time into your schedule so you can sit down and meditate and think about what you just said. That's what you need to do. I can't believe this. It's ridiculous. Can I get an L Yo-Yo spam in the chat? Can I get an L Yo-Yo spam? I just feel like it's necessary. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why am I saying W, Yo-Yo? Oh yeah, all y'all did come from there. Okay. Yo-Yo brought the bigots to my chat. I forgot. Oh my goodness. I'm about to send him a picture of my cock. Y'all did this, bro. Hold on. All right. I'm ready. I'll let y'all know what he says if he opens it. Yo-Yo's the type of man you won't hear from for 8 days. Okay. I'm locked.
I believe it.
Meet Mara, gamer, dreamer, entrepreneur.
And bathwater baroness.
It's called merch, Dave. People like it.
The platform just hit 1 million orders. That's
like, is it illegal to sell bathwater? Like, because can it be like dangerous for the consumer if they drink the bathwater? Is that what they do with the bathwater? Do they drink it, or do they just hold on to it, or do they take a bath in the bathwater? Like, they buy enough so they can take a bath in the. You know what?
A lot of bats.
I don't care.
But when success comes flooding in,
Ever wonder if you're more than the water?
maybe it's not about the jar.
Please, don't go. We can figure this out together.
Hi there, little one.
You're stronger than you think, honey.
Didn't even spell single
After
right.
a long day on the farm.
You're stronger than you think, honey.
After a long day on the farm, all she wanted was a little peace. What she found
With the donkey?
was a friend.
Girl and the Donkey.
No. No, that reminds me of that stupid Minotaur story where the girl was jerking the Minotaur. We saw that on an Instagram reel. That's what this reminded me of. No.
Disney
dog.
Pixar film.
Oh no, not again. Just hold it together, Maya. You got this.
Types of animation
Not
errors.
here, not now. Deep breaths.
Diarrhea,
One
is that
day,
what it's called?
I'll laugh about all of this. You already are. Yeah. Guess.
Give me. I deserve a pat on the back for that one. I deserve a pat on the back for that one. Yeah, that was hard. That was hard. I know. I'm like that.
I am.
I'm
From
different.
Disney and Pixar, Diarrhea, this holiday.
Move over, dictionaries. We're rewriting the language.
This is straight vibes.
What is this?
What
brain
now?
rot?
Just roll with it, Ms. S.
We got sus, we got goat, we got whatever that is.
It's more than
brain rot. Let me give myself another pat on the back. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna roll. I'm really a genius. I'm really a modern day philosopher.
just slang. It's how we connect. Y'all ready for the vibe check?
Every drop matters.
And this one is the sweetest.
Is this one facial, bro?
Perfect.
One spoon a day keeps a sparkle in her smile.
And in my kingdom,
Skincare. That's a good one. That's a good one.
tasting
Skincare makes
sugar.
sense.
I'm protecting a legacy.
I never meant for it to be a secret.
Then why did you
He's
hide
an
it from
alcoholic?
us, from them?
No.
Are you and Mom okay?
It's complicated,
Is
buddy,
he gay?
but I
He's
love you,
gay?
always.
That is gay. Why is all the gay spelled with the E though?
We can still be a family, just a different kind.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's unreal. She's basically spit royalty, dude.
It's just something I love to do.
And you're amazing at it.
Bitter?
They're about to see what I see every day.
And that's my problem with this AI. Like, cause why is it a little girl, dog? Like that's nasty. That's nasty. And we can end that. We can end that there, bro. Like it's nasty for no reason, man. For absolutely no reason. But let me see. So with that being said, chat, do we have anyone we know who we want to raid? I don't know anyone live right now because we're in a stream. I don't know anyone live. Hey chat, does anyone have someone they would want us to raid? Preferably a streamer like 1K or less. 1K or less. Put their exact. I need y'all to put their. Let me see. Sun hurts. Oh my goodness, it's a lot. King Sam. Oh my goodness. Okay, King Sam a lot. Let me copy and paste that. What are they doing? Okay, they're just doing something Geometry Dash related. Okay, so and it doesn't look like you have to follow him to type in chat. So we're about to raid King Sam's a lot, right? And I want y'all to spam dash in his chat, right? Since he's playing Geometry Dash, I want y'all to spam dash in the chat /raid at King Sam's a lot. I think that's how this works. Invalid username, okay. /raid King Sam's a lot. Okay, join the raid. Okay, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed my stream. I hope y'all have had a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Sleep tight, and please do not let the bed bugs bite. But they might!
That's all, folks.
Spam dash, spam dash.
The last level,
everyone say
bro.
finale. Everyone say finale. Here we go. So, before you play it, I want you to take a look at what it says in the level. Or not in the level.
Okay. Okay.
Why is a bunch of people coming to type in dash? Did you send these people to my chat?
No, of course.
Bunch of